Computer, begin regeneration cycle.
Everyone, the Historical Fencing Guild. Hello, it says glad to see you are keeping busy.
Hello, Nick.
What's up, Nick?
It's wonderful to see everybody. Cause you know, look, we were doing the Powerpuff Girls of CG, which the name is about to change, to something. Potentially with mermaids and unicorns. We don't know what's happening yet.
Look, it just needs to be comic bitches.
It's just gonna be, yeah, there we go. Comic bitches. Look, we got Reddy!
Hello!
She's super popular, so she has a stream at 10, so she's only with us for a little bit, but that's okay. We'll take it. We'll take whatever Reddy we can get.
I'm not popular, I just have a lot of streams. I just got off a stream with Infinity, and later I have another stream, so it's been crazy.
Yeah,
so
but I'm glad to be here. I was like, Shae sent me a link. I was like, we're streaming now. I was like, I want to be on, but I'm so busy. But I'm here now. Yes. Awesome.
Excellent. Welcome.
Oh,
Glad.
look, we bullied Nick into being on Twitter.
Did we?
Yes, indeed. Because of you, I am now on Twitter.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
Yay!
Look, just ignore everything except for the DM groups that you're in with us, and
Yes.
you'll be fine.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
The rest of it's a cesspool. So,
Yeah,
for
pretty
everyone
Facts.
confused, this is a pre-regen, and the way that this happens is you get a bunch of people together who have a whole lot of conversations on the Powerpuff Girls of CG, and then Lola's like, yo, I got stuff I gotta do with my kids real quick, and we're like, we're kind of not done hanging. And,
Yeah.
and then everyone goes, RV doing a stream, and we were like, yeah, okay. That's pretty much how this happened. So it's a pre-regen, so we can all hang out and draw and bullshit, and I can fake my way through my homework that I still haven't done.
Okay.
I really don't want to do my homework. It's horrible. Yes, pre-gen.
Pre-gen
Pre-gen
cycle.
cycle, yes.
I'm gonna make a different trailer, and it's gonna be something, I don't know, where they're assembling her.
Holy shit. Hello, Madness Comics, all the way from Periscope.
Whoa!
Wow. Hey, welcome.
Periscope. Oh,
Wow.
hello.
I didn't know you could watch things like YouTube streams through Periscope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Periscope, we're on DLive,
Ooh.
and we're on
Yeah, 'cause
Facebook.
you can multi-stream to.
Yeah, if you pay enough
Right.
monies.
They
Yeah,
have paid
I'm
enough money
cheap.
every month.
I'm still cheap, so I can't do that. But
Yeah, we have the highest plan so that we're in 1080p.
Ooh,
Look at
fancy.
Past Master Dan trying to be like, yo, how's your language homework going? It's fine, okay?
Fuck you, Postmaster Dan.
I got
We're
a
doing a
lot
stream.
of it done, okay? And I can fake my way through the rest. It's fine.
There you go.
What are you learning?
So the Air Force, like, I'm a linguist, so I have,
Look.
Oh, you're a
What?
linguist.
yeah, it's not great.
Fancy. I'm literally
It's
in a
not
wife
great?
beater.
I don't
But-
like it. It's not
Thank
my
you.
It's not my.
Oh, really? Okay, I love languages. So.
Well, I didn't get to pick my language. I
Exactly.
got bestowed a language that I have to learn. And so we have to take a language test. It's really high stress. Like, you have to take a language test every year. If you fall below a certain score, it puts your job in jeopardy, and they force you into like remedial language training that you have to do every month
Oh, hell.
Okay.
on top of your regular job and living your life and, you know, family and all of that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, that's stressful.
Yeah, so it's a high stress thing. The worst part is I took my language test the beginning of last month, and I passed it, But because of the way that they have like the Air Force instructions that dictate how we have to do our jobs written, I have to take a language class anyway, which normally you do language class and then after you've kind of had the refresher course, you go and take the test.
Yeah.
But we have to do it every 18 months.
So she
And
took
my
the
last-
test and passed the test, and now she has the class
now I
to
have
be
to
able to
take
know how to pass the test.
class that helps
That's
prep
great.
you to pass the test.
So that sounds so functional.
yeah,
But-
it's
Great.
wonderful.
That's. Oh my god, that just hurt my brain.
Uh,
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
It doesn't.
Eric, I passed the test, so I'm not in remedial. I'm just
Did they make you wear?
dealing with it. And yes, when you're in remedial, you have to wear a helmet, and it says, "I do language gooder." It's wonderful.
And your fork has a
Language
cork
gooder
on the
than
end of it.
you.
Yep. Yes, I was bestowed a language ramen. But yeah, so it's
Well.
it's a thing, and
Right.
whatever. So I basically this class is having a very, and I'm also trying to reclass. So I'm trying to get out of this job and into an entirely different job that doesn't have anything to do with language. So this is a really weird time to be forced into a language class because my motivation levels are like in the negative.
Nil. Right. I
The
feel
only
you.
thing there's two things that are keeping me motivated. I like my instructor because I've had her before and she's a very nice lady. And really I'm just I have a
Digging
hard time.
for number 2.
I have a hard time not trying. Like I've always been like a goody two shoes
You're a tryhard.
A student. And so
Right.
having something where I'm like I don't actually, I just have to do good enough to like have participated and pass the class, which is based on participation levels.
Right.
But I have a hard time like dialing it down so it isn't as taxing on me.
Right.
So I'm
Yeah,
sitting here
it's-
stressing as if it's like, I really need this class in order for me to do well. And I'm like, except
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
don't.
You hush your mouth, you fucking flatterer, you.
Why are you
Jay
blushing,
Money's just
Luke?
trying to get in your bed.
I know. You've been trying for a long time. Sorry. Sorry, sweetheart, you ain't my type.
Oh, Irene, did you see my painting on Twitter?
No, I haven't been on till like now.
No, it's fine. I'll send you a link to the tweet that had it because if I show it to you, everything is gonna be green screened out.
Oh, okay.
Or color enhanced.
Yeah, color enhanced and green screened out, and it's really weird. So I will send it to you via DM, so you can see us.
Get up in those DMs, yo.
Dude, I'm all up in Rennie's DMs. I'm like, be my bestest friend forever. And she's like, that's cute. I have 500 streams to go on. I'm like, okay.
Aww.
It's fine. No, I love when I meet girls that I can like just kind of be ridiculous and insane with and not worry that they're gonna be like petty little people later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you would have loved if you could have been on our stream. You would have loved it because our whole thing was fair weather friends and like conditional friendships and shit.
Oh,
And
I see your
two-faced
painting
bitches.
now. Very interesting. Yeah, I see how that would blow out the.
Yeah, with my green screen.
So, yeah. Sweet. Like very psychological.
Yeah, I'm learning acrylic better. So I'm actually happy because I can't draw for shit, but the forms came out pretty okay painted.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, so if I draw that, it's horrible, but if I paint it, I get it.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, no, it depends. Some people are like really good painters but can't draw, and
Yeah.
I'm the other way around. I'm not a good painter at all.
You're
Oh.
barking up the wrong motherfucking tree. I swear.
The chat is thirsty for some Luke.
I don't know
Oh,
what
by the
fuck's
way,
wrong with
nice
y'all,
to
but
meet you.
alright.
I saw you on Fraga's show yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I think we met once before. We were on another stream together. I can't remember which one right off the top of my head.
Luke gets
It was a
around.
while ago though. It was like a month or all over a month
It
ago.
was right after the Red Valkyrie stream that you did for Fiendish. Might have been on a Plagal stream.
I was gonna say it was probably Plagal or Lola.
It was Plagal.
Yeah.
Probably
Plagal.
Shane.
Well, nice to meet you again.
That's
Nice to
that's
meet you again.
Sai.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to hang out.
Yeah.
Sai, stop chewing into your microphone.
Ah,
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
what it
Somebody
was.
finally said it.
Shane was like, "Am I the only one hearing chewing sounds?"
Nope.
I'm literally 3 feet away from my microphone. I'm leaned back as far as I can be.
I am
Perhaps
so
close your
excited for
mouth.
Fiendish, girl. You have no idea. I keep scrolling through my backings, and I'm like, because I backed Fiendish, and then when we had you on, and I saw the wood burnings, and I was like, I don't remember seeing pictures of these. These are amazing. And I was like, fuck it, I'm backing again. So I have like, I backed you, and then I have like a couple of backings, and then I have a back for you again.
Oh,
And every time I scroll through Indiegogo, I'm like, getting all the Fiendish.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't have the wood burning plaques on at first from the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing. And I remember I saw your backing really early. You were literally one of my first backers. And I was like, who's Red Valkyrie? I don't know. Because all my earliest backers were like my old friends in Facebook because I hadn't really gone into this community yet. But like, I was like, who is this? So I remember. That's cool.
Oh, we had people that were like, Have you seen Fiendish yet? Have you checked Fiendish? Did you look at Fiendish? And I was like, y'all need to take a breath. I'm working on it.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Hey, that fixed your problem, J Money? Bitch.
Yay!
Which is fitting
J-Money,
for ya.
thank you for the $5. It says it's hard to super chat with 4 women on the stream. I don't see
Dang.
why, because, you know, it's just going to 1.5 women. I don't know, Sai, are you more than half woman now that you have boobs that have been ordered?
No,
And are in?
the half in kind of doesn't sound right, but
Your
so
boobs have come in.
the
That's
chick half is just
disturbing.
a fuller half now.
It's just more of a chick half.
Yeah.
Instead of you needing a training bra to pretend that you have boobies, now you actually need a bra
Bitch.
because you have boobies.
I got some meat on my chest.
Not enough for a bra. Seriously.
Listen to her insulting my presentation after over 2 years of being on hormones. You're a dick.
I am not insulting your presentation. I'm saying you have something to enhance the presentation.
You're gonna make me cry and knife you.
That's okay. You'll get over it. What is Rennie doing? It's so cute.
Yeah, it's one of my characters. I'm working on the stickers.
Oh, cool.
That is awesome.
Yay.
I need to commission you to do some cute stuff for
Doink,
RV.
doink, 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 doink.
Like, for sure. And I was actually
Sure,
going to
I'd
talk
love
to you
to.
about this at some point. But I'm also going to see if I can afford you a little bit down the road to do a piece for my horror anthology.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I love doing horror stuff. I just can't do interiors right now because I'm focused on Fiendish, but
Yeah,
covers,
no. So
posters, I love doing
this
that
is
stuff.
down the line, and everything that I'm doing this differently. So like all of my horror anthology stuff, they're short stories and they're poems. And basically what I'm doing is I'm sending like a piece to an artist that I really want to have their artwork on, but that I also want like their interpretation of that particular piece. And I want to see what speaks to them. There's only a couple that I have like real specific what I want, and then a few of the short stories that I'm doing as short comics, like Luke is working on one with me.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what, Sai, I think that Rennie would be good for the finale piece, the one that I was gonna put in there twice.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't I think that she would do really good for that one? Ooh.
Okay.
Pedro cry knifings are the worst.
Seriously, that's the crying
Yeah,
feeling.
they just happen all the time, and it's really
Yeah.
annoying. It's just
Well, and you
but-
never know, like, because they're crying, you can't get the real motive of the knifing because it's, you know, it
Yeah.
turns into ugly crying.
Yeah, it's all just very confusing, but you know it happens.
I have the boobs, bitch.
Yeah, Ramen, the boobs are in. The boobs exist. I think
They're just not in the. They're not installed.
they're not installed,
So
I suppose that's on brand.
right? Cry knifing sounds
she is
legendary.
cyborg.
Oh damn. Very true, Woodrow.
Sigh, look at over at Knife Moon's heel.
Boob shaming is a real problem.
I don't boob shame. I am boob complimenting. New boobs came in. It would be rude to not notice them. No?
What? Yes. I appreciate Shae's complimentary words in private towards the boobs. She has been very supportive. She's bringing me bras too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, so
Oh,
here's
that's very supportive.
okay, Rennie.
Huh?
No,
is
that
one of-
is very supportive.
Yes,
This is
kind
one
of
the
kind of a
funniest
pun, but still
Yes.
supportive.
Very supportive.
Okay, no, so Sai and I met in October, and here's the really funny thing is we meet in October and find out that we wear the same size shirt and the same size shoe. Right?
Uh-huh.
And now that Sai has boobs that have come in, apparently we wear the same size bra.
Really?
I was like, what is happening?
Well, at least the band, because your cups.
Well, yeah, it'll like I said, and like Rennie will totally back me up on this. You end up with like different, like a span of sizes of bras dependent on either what's in the store and what effect you're going for. So like you have like I have C's and D's. I don't have just one or the other.
Yeah, generally. That's true. Like it depends on the brand too, like, because
Oh
the
my
bands have
gosh.
different, you can hook it loose or tight, so depending on the brand. And like when you find one that just like fits perfectly and is comfortable, it's like, oh!
I can always have something that is either comfortable and looks good under like a regular t-shirt, or something that does the push-up that I want.
Yeah,
but
you
doesn't really feel good.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, and it's like the ones that do push up, especially sometimes they have a weird shape. Unless if you're just in a t-shirt, like
Yeah.
like
Or it gives you
can see-
uniboob.
a uniboob, or like it's just like the shape is weird. It's like pointing
Yeah,
a weird
like
way. So
they'll
it's like, okay,
do-
this only looks good if you're wearing a low cut dress or something.
Like they'll do certain cuts that if you have like the rest of the dress to kind of help the boob tissue, then
Yeah.
it's nice and pretty. But if you don't have like that extra band, it's like it like goes here and then your boob spills out like a shelf over it, and then it cuts weird at the bottom. So like underneath your shirt, you're just doing this, and it's
Yeah.
so bumpy and weird.
Yeah, that's not nice. Now you all know the physics of bras and boobs.
They're evil.
Essential knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes, they have lasers.
Of course, they all have lasers. Didn't you know?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why
Just don't piss her off.
Stare directly in them after you've pissed a woman off. That's
Correct.
That's a danger.
Correct.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I feel like
No.
I'm working on this now, since considering the conversation we're having.
Nice. Hey. Yeah, someone mentioned Boob Dan. I was like, Boob Dan needs to be here.
Yes, I don't know where he is.
And no, they're not the kind of boobs that go internal. They are
No.
externally mounted.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you
Oh my
can
god.
Be booby or less booby at a whim.
Yes.
What has happened?
Sai, does that make Shae your breast friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Your
don't.
breast-
Come shop when you
friends.
need it.
I don't think I want this. This association. If you were talking about Shae and I.
Sisters.
No.
No. Wrong association. $20 bid for the boobies. They cost more than $20, so
Yeah.
no.
Eric, they are silicone, gel silicone internally, and like a very satin finish silicone on the outside. They are so soft to the touch, like
Sai
shockingly
has literally
so.
sat there stroking them for a while.
So interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
Oh my
So-
gosh, there's entire suits,
Makes two of us.
and it's like they even craft the downstairs, and most of the downstairs are terrifying.
They are.
Like, I don't know what women you're using for reference, but that color and that size and that protrusion with that shape is just kind of Yes, exactly. You're like, that's a lot.
what you mean.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
That's what I
God.
mean.
Shae's
Right.
like, this looks like a bologna sandwich folded in half.
Like
Wow, I
open-faced
am so
bologna
glad I
sandwiches.
wasn't trying to put ink down on page.
Nope.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
We love you, Luke.
Uh-huh. You too.
I don't think that that's the right dynamic either. Are the boobs removable and they fall off when you jump? Hopefully not. They're going to be in a bra that has pockets for
Yes.
things. So
Do you have to pay extra for the jiggle physics?
no.
Actually, no.
should
You
believe
kind of
it.
do though, Sai, because if you get the ones that are the cheapest ones that they have, those ones are like rock hard and they're not lifelike. So you did have to pay extra to get the more realistic jiggle.
I guess.
Yeah.
Realistic jiggle is good.
Realistic jiggle is always good.
Look, as people with realistic jiggle, you want the realistic jiggle. It's worth it.
Sai is getting a literal breastplate.
This conversation is hilarious. It makes me so happy.
It's great.
Hello, Allie.
Education.
Yeah. I just shuddered.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
right
sorry
around the
about
time I said so soft to the touch, that's when he shuddered because,
Oh, I thought it was when I was describing the the downstairs.
That is shudder worthy.
I was shook. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's like they could get it right for like toys, so it's clearly not that hard. Just copy what they're doing on the toys.
Yeah, I looked at it and was like, I don't know what your reference is, but I feel like if I look at an entire suit and then feel like I'm gonna have to, Luke, don't put the ink down. Feel like I'm gonna have to like go in with a Dremel and
God damn it.
and
Thank you.
fix it. See, the second I saw you were about to do the hand, I was like,
Thank
no.
Oh my god.
well, and that's true. I mean, you look at these things and you're like, I could do so much better of a sculpt on that.
Like, I shouldn't need to go buy liquid latex and some really good like
Polyfoam
paints
and
and
yeah.
stuff, and then use a Dremel tool to fix what you did.
Let me go get the airbrush. We'll make it a much less angry pigment on that.
Why does it look so pissed off? It just looks upset, and that's not okay.
It looks pissed off.
It does.
Did.
It's about the color of your headphones.
Oh boy.
That sounds like
Yes, thank you. Like, okay,
Well.
Rennie, if I send you an Amazon link, is it going to destroy you?
You know what? I think I need beer for this. I'll be right back.
I mean, I could.
Great conversation. I'm having tons of fun.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Oh no, I love it.
It was. I just as a woman, I was very concerned that they were like great for trannies, and I was like, is it? Is
Is it really?
Don't tell trannies this is good for them. They should demand better.
Yes.
This is horrible quality.
No.
Send it, Shae.
Okay. All right.
Wouldn't you want to give someone like a nice looking hoo-ha? Like why
When
would
you can pick. Would you
when
not
you can pick.
the best?
Exactly.
Why
Oh
would
my
you
god,
pick?
Wolvie.
Wait, what did Woody say?
It's
If I had
on
an
your
old
screen.
hand drill to this hand that that's
If I take an old hand drill to this ham, that's basically a vagina, right? $500, please.
about.
Oh my gosh.
Anyone who's seen a vagina or a self-respecting artist or literally any human being should know that a person deserves better than what they're doing, and the butthole is extra.
Yeah. Oh, you have to pay for the butthole for them to put a butthole in. So like if you squeeze and the zipper in the back, if you squeeze into this bitch, and you have to pee, like you're done.
No. They make the funnel thing for that. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. They put
That's included, but
they install a catheter so you can at least pee.
but
Oh,
the
that's
poop,
not thoughtful of them.
but the poop area, you're just screwed.
Okay. So just go around, don't poop all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, just drink water, do nothing else.
Woodrow's drinking expired beer because he just has to have something at this point.
I mean, I've been there, but bleh.
CY, do you have the link to that?
Oh my
rave?
god, I knew you'd fucking ask me.
I mean, I'm still scrolling back and I'm looking at like fucking gigantic cats and a little puppy called Mashed Potato that is just
Giant cats. What?
Why don't you just go to Amazon and click on my browsing history?
Oh, that's true, because Amazon's browsing history. As anyone who is in our our chat knows, my recommended is now a whole bunch of tits, thanks to CY.
No, it's prosthetic tits and 4 tire irons.
And tire irons, yes. Tits and tire irons, who decided is a new comic.
Yes. I found it.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just put it in the private chat.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and look at that rendering from the private.
Just make
All
sure
right.
that you brace yourself.
I embraced.
Gird your loins. And Luke, giant
Yes. Oh, Norwegian forest cat.
Oh,
Yes.
They're beautiful.
cat. Look at him. Look at the
Yes.
amazingness that is him.
I think
Oh.
that's a Maine Coon.
Actually, that's a Maine Coon. Yeah, you are
Look at
correct.
the
That's a Maine Coon.
pointiness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at y'all knowing your cats.
Oh,
Forest
Maine
cats
Coons are
usually
my
have a tendency to
favorite.
be more white.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Shae.
and they're less boxy.
That's either not the right one or they changed the art on it.
Did they change the downstairs? Maybe they watched our stream and heard how much we were railing against it, and they were like, "Oh, we got to do better."
I
forgot
need
we were
a
still talking about this.
sponsor deal.
Oh, I see.
Did you?
That's-
Okay, do you?
That's
you
not
see-
the worst one.
Yeah,
That
this
isn't
one
it.
isn't that bad.
No, I wonder if CY might have linked the better one that we found. Because we found one after that was significantly better, but
I'll continue looking.
Continue looking.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to be like a whole bodysuit. I didn't know that.
yeah, isn't
Huh.
that crazy?
That's crazy. That must be like get really hot in summer.
Yeah, I'm in Florida, by the way.
Oh no.
This is a bad idea. I'm just saying. Full body silicone latex.
Oh my god.
Florida summer. This is a bad idea.
Shae, I just found one that's only the downstairs.
Ew.
Yay.
It's scary looking.
There, I found it. Oh, I found it. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, I found it. It's the one that looks like it's in like this cute little swimsuit, but it's when the swimsuit's gone.
Oh, is that the one?
That's
they
the
have
one.
They have ones that are just the top, but it's like a little tank top. It's like
Yeah.
bustier,
Yeah.
and you just like slip it on.
The only thing I don't like about those is they stop like right mid rib cage. And so, and because of the way, if you think about the fact that it's silicone, you got to kind of think of how you would be able to wear, like what you would wear with it. And so if you wanted to wear anything that was kind of like sexier, you're going to have to wear like a choker. You're going to have to, put on like a shawl for the arms or something like that. Otherwise, it's going to show all the seams. Or you're going to have to get a shit ton of latex and blend it out.
Yeah.
Which sounds remarkably uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I like if it's just like a top, I can see that, and you just wear like the right cut of shirt, so it doesn't show.
Yeah. Did you open the second one?
Yeah, I'm looking through. It looks.
Look
It's
at
It's all like fallen out, but it doesn't look.
look at the third picture and the close up that they do of it.
The third one is just still a full body, but then you can see why are they censoring the boobs but not the bottom? It's like I can still.
And then they show you
is
the tit like in the little circle immediately
Yeah.
off to the side. I don't
Okay.
know because they don't know.
Oh,
what they're
there's a
doing.
catheter. Okay, I see it. on the
Yes.
inside of the tube. Okay. That reminds me, so when I was in Japan, all good stories start that way, don't they?
Oh,
Mhm.
When I was in
fantastic.
Japan, and it's like this porn shop, like they had these guy toys, and they had a cutout. They just cut out the side so you can see how the interior of the tube was, and it looked like a freaking obstacle course. It was like the funniest thing. And what was even funnier was they had like 2 different versions, and they had like cutesy anime girls advertising it. It was like, this is the cute innocent one, this is the edgy one, in like a dark outfit, and there were these little anime girls, and I'm like, they don't look 18. So,
Oh gosh. Yeah.
now every time I see that, that's what I think of. I'm sorry, everybody.
Sorry, I like how she's apologizing to our audience. Like, I'm sorry that I brought
Okay,
this
I
up.
haven't been on that much, but I'm
No,
like,
you're
I don't
good.
know. People are like, oh no, I'm drinking and stuff, but
Yeah, that's how we know that we're doing our job, is when our audience goes and gets booze.
cool.
Okay.
Or the guests.
Or the guests.
I dropped the really scary bottom only piece in there, by the way.
Nope.
In where?
Nope.
Private.
Nope.
Oh, let me see.
Oh.
I like seeing disasters. Let me look.
It just.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, if it had that reaction, I've got to look. Ah! Oh, shit! What the fuck? That is not what that's supposed to look like.
Oh my god, it looks like an alien orifice.
Look at the second one. Isn't all of that?
I mean,
that's
it's in
supposed
the
to be
wrong
more
position.
in.
Why is it facing forward? They don't
I
face
don't know.
forward.
Damn it.
Like the last one is at least somewhat better, but these two, they look like little mini balls.
I mean,
they look like little
it
shriveled up
looks
men's
like
parts.
okay. It looks like a flesh-colored silicone panty, but with like 2 bright red base slugs on like the front part.
Yes!
They like, and I'm like, oh, that's
Oh
what
my
it's
God.
supposed.
The chat is
You know
begging
what?
for a link.
Okay.
You know what? This is
okay.
sounding like lingerie by Ed Gein is what this is
All
sounding
right,
like.
there's the link.
This
There's the
is
link,
somebody's
chat.
performance art piece or something.
This
The-
is scary.
The pubic mound isn't even right. Look,
is
they have
none.
it.
Isn't
They
there
have it
none?
split.
It's flat
Oh my
underwear, and then everything that should be
It's
more
on the
in
front,
is just
why is
on the surface.
Oh, I guess because there's a pouch underneath. But like, even if you're hiding something underneath, you don't have to put it in the front. You can put the vajayjay on the bottom. Like that's
Where it should be.
yeah. I don't understand.
You can put it where it goes.
It-
It's okay.
Front facing.
I'm so confused. This looks horrifying.
Why is it swollen? Is what would.
Like whoever modeled this has a condition.
Oh
Please
my
go
God!
see a
Look at picture
doctor.
2. Look at picture 2.
That's what I said. Picture 2 is terrible. Picture 1 and
No,
picture 2. Like,
not
picture
just
2 is
option
worse.
2 on the right. Picture 2 going down.
Oh.
I mean, picture, yeah, that's the one there. It's like, this is an alien orifice. Or, it's not even an alien orifice. It looks like there's an alien coming out of the crotch.
Why is it so fucking long? That doesn't make any sense.
It's just all dangling and...
They don't know where it goes. This is not anatomically correct in the least.
Corventus
Our
is
whole
saying
chat
he
is
wish he
like
didn't see it. Y'all asked for it.
they all begged for it, and then all of them are like, "The fuck did I just look at? What the
We
fuck
didn't
is wrong with
share
you?"
the
It's like,
link,
"You all clicked it."
dude.
Why are there cameras on my face?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I'll pass on.
I'll pass on clicking that. I value my sanity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smart.
Smart.
See? Smart. Very smart.
Oh, Rick. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rick. He goes, "I just showed up and I got that link. What the fuck? That's
We're
terrible."
sorry. We were, yeah, talking about that.
We were talking
Yup.
about bodysuits for trannies, and that's something that somebody has created. Is apparently
Yeah, and we're
Passing-
mocking it.
Well-
It's nasty.
Look,
That's
Chola.
what
You didn't
they
have to
look
click
like.
it.
You didn't have to click it. That's exactly my fucking point.
I have children and they want to know why I'm screaming.
Oh no! So you're screaming with joy. You saw a wonderful piece of abstract art.
Look at Woodrow. Woodrow's like, I'm happy that you linked it.
I like you, Woodrow.
Oh, Rick, I'm so sorry.
No!
And Rick never returned.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Hey, you gained 4 viewers.
Yay!
There we go.
Woohoo!
That's all it took.
Holy
That's all it
shit.
took.
There you
Just
go.
linking really horrible downstairses.
Yep.
Have you seen picture number 5?
I don't want to.
It looks like you
I'm
cut
not
a
looking at all of them.
It looks like you cut a slug in half.
1, 2, 3.
The one where he's
Right.
stretching it.
Sincerely,
Oh, yeah,
that one
Judy,
kind of
do
looks-
Not
Yeah,
That's
you're
picture
right. It does. It can either be 2 baked slugs that have hemorrhoids, or you like slice the slug in half and just paste it on some.
I'm sorry,
vagina.
number 6. Number 6, Shae.
That's still. I just don't understand.
And like they just kind of end at the bottom.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
not how.
That's
they-
not how that works. But if you look at that picture, number 6, again, if you look at that, it almost looks like a chick who's gotten way too much filler and Botox in her mouth. You know what I mean? Like, turn it sideways.
You know, this looks like.
yes.
This looks like. First of all, it is the wrong color, but it looks like you don't have like the outer lips. It's like so. It's really weird.
Yes.
It's not supposed to just be hanging out like that.
There's so much happening, and I don't feel like any of it is good.
All right. Enough
Rick
critiquing
Saylor.
this bad vagina.
Isn't scarred for life. He's scared for life now.
Scared for life, for the rest of his life. Anytime somebody mentions anything with red or downstairs, he's just gonna scream uncontrollably. I'm sorry. Welcome to fake vagina chat. Had to happen. Had to
Oh,
happen.
does anyone want to see my tits?
Ooh.
Are you gonna turn on camera?
What's
No. The ones I bought, you
I
jackass.
assume he's gonna send a link.
I was just trying to see if we could
But
get.
hey, whatever
Side
you're
docs, but,
comfortable
you know.
with. Yeah, I'm not even been working on this. I've been screaming at fake vaginas.
It's
That's
so cute though.
that happens in a
Yeah.
month.
You Skelly is super cute.
You get me in a month after Shae comes down here and we do all the makeups.
Very true.
Yay! I'm excited.
Johnny Cage says,
It's a failed art
that's just a
project.
failed art project.
Right, it kind of does look
It
like
would
that.
seem.
Rick Saylor says from comics to Monster Vag. Lothar just says yes.
I think that was in response to, do you want to see my tits?
Yes. They're nice tits.
They really
I
are.
watched. Oh my gosh. I watched my child enter this world, and that scares me. The link to the fake vagina is more horrifying than watching a child push out of his wife.
That's fair.
I agree.
That's yeah, that is. I mean, because it just doesn't look right.
None of it is right. It's all
not.
everything
This is
about
like
it is wrong.
this is what an alien civilization thinks a vagina looks like, basically.
So we're talking uncanny valley type.
Like with
deal.
childbirth, you know what to expect.
I don't know, Lou. Click the link.
No, I refuse because I'm inking.
Oh my gosh. Smart
Put
man.
the brush
I'm
down.
inking-
Click the
I'm
link.
Shut up! I am inking and drinking, and I'm good.
You're going the distance. You're going for speed.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I was just yelling on Twitter because YouTube decided to. They didn't strike me, but they removed my thumbnail.
Yeah, so they do
for-
that for anything that's even remotely racy. So like they did that. I had a girl from Tilt. It was the cover of Tilt where she's like pulling her jacket and she's like holding it closed, right? They struck for that.
God, there's such a bunch of prudes.
They are, yeah.
Dude.
They also, by the way, they struck our channel once when I wore a silver turtleneck long sleeve shirt for nudity.
What?
I was
A
like,
silver-
you know
Black
I'm
and
not
white.
silver, right? I
Wait,
know that I'm
what?
pale. But
Well, did you appeal it?
yeah, we got him to do a human review, and they were like, I guess it's okay. I'm like, you guess me in a turtleneck and a long sleeve shirt isn't nudity?
Dude.
Good job. Good job.
I'm like, I
Good
get it's
job.
like, oh, kids will see. I was like, you have YouTube Kids. So, and I mark all
Yeah.
my stuff as not for kids because
yeah,
I swear.
our entire channel is not for
Same.
kids.
Yeah, so it's like I'm very open about it, and it's not explicit. I don't post explicit stuff. It's just
No.
everything is covered, but she has a lot of skin showing. They're like, nope. Oh no, our Puritan eyes cannot see this.
Ramen,
Annoying.
how's your OnlyFans going?
Fair.
Luke, there's a message to you.
I've got better shit to do.
Then there's that.
I don't have to do shit.
So many
Actually-
super chats. There's been one, Ramen.
Ramen.
This is what I have to do.
Ramen. I miss ramen.
The food?
Yes.
Careful talking about eating ramen here, because we have a ramen of the undead variety in the chat, and she gets real excited.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Because
something about the food.
every time I'm like, oh, I can just eat ramen and buy more comics, and she's like, I approve of this message, and I'm like, damn it, ramen, damn it, I forgot you were here.
No, with the food. I miss
Oh, damn.
You go get some.
I would agree. Don't make an OnlyFans if you have a 1-bedroom apartment with a bunch of kids.
Oh boy.
Don't
Probably
do
a
that.
good idea.
I'm so excited. My whole volleyball team is getting ready to start back up again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, we just did a group chat. They're like, "Who's in?" And it's like our whole team is coming back. So yay! Can't wait.
Luke's trying to draw a really straight line right now, so be careful about talk about a monster ham slice fake vag from Michael T.
Glad you lifted your pen in that instant.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he's trained.
Uh,
He knows when it's coming.
yeah. I'm getting used to that. Love the chat, but they're a bunch of right fucking bastards sometimes. Just got to admit.
Yes. Yeah. That's why we love them, though.
Exactly. You bastards.
Corventus, we have a PayPal for that.
That is true. That is true. And PayPal, doesn't the PayPal take less of a cut?
PayPal takes nothing.
Yeah, there we go. Because you send it friends and family.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Michael-
not merch, so.
Michael T says, Luke, check out the Monster Rubber Ham Vag. Thank you for the $2 super chat to say that.
Jesus.
We appreciate it, Michael T.
What? What is so important about me seeing this? to all of
Everybody
you?
else saw it, and they're all scarred, so you have to be too.
True.
I'm already scarred enough. Do I really have to be scarred more?
One of us.
Yes.
One of us.
One
Oh
of
my
us.
god. Jesus. Get ink on brush. Y'all are ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree with Rick Saylor. He says, YouTube makes no sense. They can have naked yoga and chicks twerking, but you can't show busty chicks with clothes on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if this would
perfect
lead to a
sense.
strike.
What? Oh, I'm rather low cut today.
I highly doubt
That
that.
was a lot more than I thought it was.
No, you're good. What? Why do you pull that up? Leave it as
don't
it was. It was wonderful.
Cool.
Everyone was happy.
Firebird.
I know. In fact, just turn off your monitor, pay no attention to us, and we'll just do this for the rest of the stream.
All right.
'Cause-
You know that she's got to go in like 12 minutes.
I do. I have a stream at 10.
Who is it? We'll
I'm
put out a hit on him.
Oh no! No, don't put out a hit. No.
Yeah, what stream are you going on?
Oh, I'm going on David Dominguez's.
Oh, nice.
I was on
no idea
Infinity
who that
earlier, so
Of
go
course,
check him
you don't know
out.
who anyone is because you forget all the time.
He's the creator of Cerebrum.
Is that 6 words, or are you questioning?
No, Cerebrum.
Oh, okay.
I was like, was it Cerebrum or Cerebrum? Right, it's Cerebrum.
Yeah.
She's just doing what I do. You have to it takes you a second.
Sometimes you gotta sound it out, and then you're like, oh yeah, it's this.
Is it the
yes.
cerebrum? Is it the cerebellum?
Yes,
Is it
Black
the-
Rose.
Cerebro.
I think
Okay.
his like publishing company is called Black Rose Comics.
Oh, Black Rose. Okay.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Yeah,
Be
there you
Rose.
go.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
Wolfie says, even she doesn't know who he is. Fuck that stream. Stay with us.
I don't know who anyone is. I'm super new, but
Chris John, you are not muted. I apologize for not highlighting your thing earlier. He says he won't join or super chat anyone anymore since his cards were hacked for the second time this year.
oh,
Get a
geez.
prepaid card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do. In fact, that's what I used to do for anything online. Just go to Walmart, buy a what is it, a prepaid debit, set it
That's
up
why I use my
online, and
PayPal debit.
yeah.
Because PayPal has really good protection against invalid purchases. Even valid purchases where you're like maybe you don't get the product that you were
Like
paying
Huerta.
for. Yeah, and you try and go back and forth and you get nowhere with them. You can usually go to PayPal and they'll do the payment protection thing. And
Hey Shae, did you see the Facebook thing from Huerta that someone posted?
no,
So someone's like, stop posting all this bullshit on your Facebook and go finish your book. And he's like, DM me your PayPal so that I can refund you because I'm redoing it. And it's going to be manga style now.
so is he gonna refund everybody who backed him? Because
I think he's going to refund everyone who backed him who doesn't want to wait another 6 years.
Wait,
I might
who?
have to hit
They're
him up.
redoing the book?
Yeah, Sovereign.
They did a book and then they're redoing it?
yeah,
Why?
it's
Well,
all-
he's
it's
done a
already
lot of
late.
it. Yeah, it's very late. Irene, we have a request.
Oh.
Sorry.
Stop fucking clicking when I'm clicking. That wasn't the request, Irene.
Okay.
Irene, pronounce your last name, please.
Oh, Strakalski.
Strakalski?
Yeah. It's not that hard. It's just the CH is basically pronounced like a K, and it confuses.
In other words, everybody sees a whole lot of consonants together and goes,
Oh yeah, they see. Oh, it's Polish. Bye.
I can't. Like I said, I work with a guy whose last name was Wojciechowski, so
Oh yeah.
it's like I just have to hear it the first time, then I'm like, I'm good. I know what I'm saying now.
Right. You just had to hear it once, but it's just like the initial is.
Yeah,
hard.
that the first time. So like his, oh my ever loving hell, I can get the first 3 letters, and then it just autofills in my
Autofills.
in my chat or on my phone or anything, because every time I've tried, I'm like, oh my gosh, this last name.
Yeah. Well, I haven't said my Chinese name yet, so that's the impossible to pronounce one.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Are you fixing the link, Si?
It's not broken. I just tried it off the description, and it took me right to it.
Weird. Okay, so Irene, this is how he spells the last name. Wociechowski.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, and it's not like English names where it's like you kind of understand. Oh, it's like Woodton or like Smith something.
Yeah.
You know what the contents are. Aren't W's in Polish supposed to be V's as
Yeah,
well?
so-
I'm sure
so
even
it's-
I'm not pronouncing it the actual Polish way, but my family in New York says Strakalski. So there you go.
Yeah. So, Si, go ahead and address that.
Oh, I see.
I'm looking now because I looked about 5 minutes ago and I didn't see anything. So
I think in Polish that would be Wojciechowski?
Wojciechowski.
I think
So,
the
like,
C's are S's, but if it's a C with a little thing on the bottom, that's an S in Polish.
Yeah, no, it's not that. It is
Okay.
a C.
Okay.
So we actually I have like
Wojciechowski.
our unit were the ducks, the tough ducks. So I have little duck post-it notes, and I had little tiny ones, and I ended up breaking up his name on the little duck post-it notes and like transliterating it out, because everyone was like, I'm here to see Mr. Woch.
Yeah.
And they'd be like,
what is it
Peter?
again?
And I was just like,
I know.
look at the little text and they go, Wojciechowski. Oh! I was like, that's how you say it.
That's great. That's great.
Say it like that.
So, Corventus, thank you for the $5. And
Thank you very much.
Corventus says, it's not a regen without...
Booty time, across the USA. Booty time, hey, hey, hey. Booty time, across the USA. It's booty time, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yay! Booty time, booty time.
I need to make that into a t-shirt.
Christopher, you're Polish. Cool.
I mean...
Yeah. I don't know crap about... We're like 5th generation American, but, you know. I'm into languages, so I like try to learn a few words, that's all.
I'm wondering if Andrew Dice Clay or Ed O'Neill would even be angry that you made a Booty Time shirt.
I highly doubt it.
Though they're going to come after you for all that revenue.
Yeah. Don't worry, you can have the like $5 revenue, $10 revenue we make off of t-shirts.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I needed to announce this. Every bit of the revenue we get between now and Shae's trip is going to Shae's trip.
Yay! Especially because Shae is now buying 4 new tires.
Yes, not 4 sets of new tires, 4
No,
new tires.
a set of tires.
A set of 4.
A set of 4. Yeah, so I knew that my tires were getting kind of low, and I was looking at, replace a
She
couple. And
fucking jinxed herself so hard.
we were driving back. We were an hour and change away with all of the traffic. Driving back from a medical appointment on the hot road. So, like, everything had been, like, mild temperatures. And when we had to drive back on Tuesday, the temperature shot up to like 90 something. So we went from like the hottest it getting being like around the 60s, and then all of a sudden it shot up to over 90. And my tires already were not in super great shape. But that with the change and everything like that, we blew a tire on the freeway.
Oh no.
And I was still about an hour away from my house.
Oh dear.
And
Not
it
fun.
took and apparently at some point when I had work done on my car, they took my lug wrench out of the back and then didn't put it back. So
That's nice.
I had a jack, but I couldn't get the tire off because I didn't have a lug wrench.
Oh.
A nice guy stopped to try and help us, and then got yelled at by Highway Safety Patrol, who also stopped and told him to go. And then they ended up taking my tire off. And it's a good damn thing because one of the lug wrenches was jacked up. Or the lug nuts was jacked up and got stuck. So he literally had to go and get a sledgehammer to get the piece on so he could take it off.
Oh.
Wow.
That's
And I
a
was like, well, I wouldn't have been
pain in
able
the
to do
ass.
that with a regular lug wrench anyway. So
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. I'm sorry I deal with that. I have to go.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thanks so much for hanging out.
Yeah,
If
but
you're-
it was
Good
really
seeing
nice
you,
to
Rennie.
hang out. Yeah.
If you're free tomorrow, totally come and hang out. It's like this, only it's our actual chill stream.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I think I am. So
Yeah, I'll shoot you the link. We'll be like open forum and everything at about 8:30 most likely. So I'll shoot
Okay.
you the link then.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and we go for like 3 or 4 hours, and people can come and go as they please.
Sounds good. All right. See you guys.
Take care.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Have fun.
Back her book. We need that 25K.
Yeah, she's
Stressful.
already at 21 something.
Oh God.
Yeah. Did you see what she did? She said the loosely promised bikini shot. Did you see what it was, Sai?
No.
I'm very proud of her. I'm gonna pull it up because it made me
I figured when I started hearing you clicking, but
it made me giggle.
Didn't want to assume.
No, I was just gonna insult the speed at which she's finding it, but yeah. She's gone. Let's talk about her. Thank you, Past Master Dan. Is the PayPal link working for you now?
That's her swimsuit special, as informally promised for 20K on Fiendish.
So wait, does that mean you don't have to follow through with the 25?
I don't think so. Unless it's gonna be me attempting to draw myself in a swimsuit. Yeah, so there's the swimsuit specials.
I think I would be less scared about actually being in a bikini than I would be about trying to draw myself in a bikini.
I want to see you try to draw yourself in a bikini. I think it'd be funny. It'll sell. It'll be great. Everyone will buy it. I mean, they bought your mug, so.
God.
They bought the OG art.
So I'm not making promises, but I am going to try to draw a few things for the next auction.
Yes.
It will be a series called The Faces of Shae.
Oh, gosh. Oh, it's a good thing I'm getting out dual action Advil with acetaminophen right now.
I've got different medication.
Yes, Ramen. Now that she's left the stream, we'll talk to her about going digital. Look, you just need to like knock off your postal worker or something so you get one that's decent and isn't going to try to accordion fold your Geminis. Bless you.
Sorry.
You got a Zoom hate.
The Faces of Shae does not sound healthy. It'll be awesome.
It does not sound healthy.
Hello, Apex. Ramen,
Hello,
you think we're going to remember?
Remind us tomorrow, hon.
Bless your heart.
I make no promises that I will remember anything. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, you just missed Irene, Apex. It's okay. She should be on tomorrow, hopefully.
Oh, and Corventus, did you notice how I did not read out your real name? Professional.
I'm a pro at this.
I am. And thank you for including your name in the comment. So I'm not just like, somebody sent $5.
Someone sent $5 and requested this.
Daryl Brzezinski. Who's that? That's nowhere close to Corventus's name. Or anyone else's name that we get money from. I scrolled through and made sure. I don't know. Is a denial a slight dox?
It's like a soft dox. I don't know.
Okay. Seems like you might be splitting hairs at this point.
It's not going to be like Faces of Death, Wolvie. God, that's so mean. That was horrible.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
It's like shit you'd find at an auction after John Wayne Gacy dies. Faces of Shae. Jesus. Thank you, Robin.
Wow. Dead skin mask.
It's Piper.
Hey.
How are you,
What's up?
hon?
Not too bad, because I freaking drank like 2 cans of Mountain Dew.
Yeah? Is the headache starting to subside?
Yeah, it feels a bit better.
Good.
Yeah.
I just took acetaminophen and ibuprofen after we just talked about how much it sucks to take.
Uh-oh.
I think we talked so much about headaches that my body was like, we could do that. And I'm like, I'm not requesting one. Like,
Right?
Too bad. Here it is.
I do feel like when I start to sense that I'm going to have one, the more I think about it, the more it hurts. Like,
yeah, it's because your body like shuts down your pain receptors and you're noticing of pain after a certain amount unless you actively continue to.
Holy shit.
Oh wow. I'm not. Where's Crystal Lee? I need her to handle Michael T right now.
so
I can't
that's
decide
why
if
he
I
left
like
that fit show. He found
Wait, what was that?
I said that's why he left F It Show. He found some cuter people to hang out with. I see how it is.
Damn. I don't know. Is this a good base background if I'm gonna do like a horror?
Is it going to
painting?
be in that direction or the other direction?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I think it looks good if you're using it like up and down.
If I use it like this?
Up and
Or
down.
the other way.
Oh, this side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so the
that-
stripes are going up now.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So the stripes
Yeah.
are going up and down.
Yeah, I was
Kind of
thinking.
looks like a haunted forest a little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing like a cryptid of some sort. I mean, I won't be able to do that tonight because this is gonna take all night to dry. Way too much paint on it. Oh, I didn't.
See,
I think
I would accept that excuse, except for the fact that I kept finding you on every other show on the planet while you were injured. So that doesn't work, bro.
Oh, it's funny.
Wow.
I'm making a couple paintings for the auction.
Shae, do you want to turn off your enhance and show the painting on the stream?
Sure.
You're getting much faster at that.
Yeah, it's because I knew you were gonna ask, so I already had like everything up. So this is one painting that is gonna go on the auction on the 19th.
That's freaking cool.
Thank you. And the cool thing
Yeah,
is
turned out
I did
good.
it. So I'm calling it Gemini for the twins, right?
Yeah.
But there, if you can kind of see, there it is. So the red and orange is all gloss coated, but then the blue and green is matte to really kind of go with that whole twin aspect.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
like
two
that.
So after I did that, I was like, I kind of want to do the whole like all the zodiac. So
That would
I
be
think
cool.
that at some point, it's going to be very slow going, but at some point, I will just do the whole zodiac and have all of the images that I can like put together into something.
I need to start painting again, but I stopped because I have 2 big paintings that I need to send, and I have no idea how to send them.
Oh, what size?
And then I feel bad. Frick.
Thank you, everyone in the chat. You guys are super sweet and supportive, and I appreciate it.
They're like almost like a small poster size. They're like really big. Shoot. I don't have them. They're in the other room, so I'm like, I don't 100% remember.
Well,
They're just
okay.
big.
So when you have a moment, get me the sizes, and I'll see what I can. Because I've sent out a couple that are this size, and this is gonna green screen out, and I'm not turning it back off. Oh gosh. Oh, whew, that's a reach.
You could-
So I've done some that are this size. Wow, that is entirely green screened out. That's so cool. But yeah, so I've done sent these out, and these shipped out really easy. I also have like 10 by 20 size. Those are a little trickier to send out, but like all that I did for these ones that I had shipped out, and this is, I need to send this to Confederate Monster Guy because I was supposed to do that like months ago. I ended up taking like cardboard from a box or whatever, and I just made little corner pieces to keep the corners from getting dinged, and then I literally wrapped it in saran wrap, and then I put it in a bubble mailer with a cardboard piece on both sides to keep it from getting like puncture damage.
Yeah, I was gonna
And-
say because I think the ones I'm sending or I need to send are bigger than that. Like I got this
Yeah.
bulk, just got a discount on like a bulk of canvases, and I was like, hell yeah, but they're big.
So if you can find a good way to protect them, as in like maybe wrap them in a bubble wrap and then get them in a box that you've cut down to be almost the exact size of after it's all like wrapped up and everything. Cheap shipping is if you go through pirateship.com.
Ooh.
That helps reduce the cost of shipping like crazy. So I would just do something like that so you have it where you feel like, okay, this is pretty secure. And then go on pirateship.com and print your own label. And it'll cost you a fraction of what it would cost if you went to like UPS or USPS.
And if need be, slap $100 or $150 worth of insurance on it. It adds $3 to $5 to your shipment.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No, and then that way, worst case scenario, if something gets damaged or lost, you can just refund the money that they paid you for it,
And keep the difference.
yeah, and potentially.
Well, I
come out
didn't pay
better.
that much because, like, I can't paint for shit. So it was to raise money to try and fix my car, which technically worked, but then the car found a new way to brake, like, right after. So that sucked. But so they're memes. Like, I painted memes on these big old canvases.
Yeah, if you want to do a painting or anything, Piper, like we could get you in on the auction.
Like, that does sound like a whole hell of a lot of fun. Just don't expect anything awesome from me. I'm so used to drawing that painting is like.
So that's the thing. You can draw, you can paint, you can whatever. And we had some people that were selling sketches. We had some people that were selling like costume pieces and stuff like that. So it's really just kind of whatever your art is that you can sell, and you set the starting price. So you decide based on if you're going to include shipping or not shipping and what you're willing to let it go for. And we put it up, give it a time limit. If nobody bids, then nobody bids. And that's not just any, by the way, that's not just any antler girl. That is Cy's version of my Freya cosplay.
Hold on.
This is me.
Oh boy.
That's
God.
what it is.
You forgot the makeup going on the sides, like the lines.
This was a 60-second sketch.
Yeah, and you missed that one part, but otherwise nailed it. Like.
So here's the funny thing, Piper, is we put that on a mug and on a blanket, and on the blanket I made sure that we kept the lines.
Oh, oh my god.
It's our best-selling mug. There's the blanket.
Oh my god.
And that's not in my house. One of our amazing members bought that blanket. That's in someone else's house.
That's awesome.
I'm over here slaving over like this really badass fucking merch, and this is on someone's fucking, and that's the other piece that sold. That was Cy's improved version of me.
Well, then maybe my paintings might have a shot.
I'm just saying, Cy's shit went for like $60.
Yeah,
Dude,
those two were
so those
$60.
moon paintings, they went for $35.
So here's what I'll say is price it where you're okay with it going, and if you decide you're including shipping, where you can have shipping covered. So
You know, to be honest, I'm kind of regretful that I sold it.
Yeah, they did pay. They paid shipping on top of, but it was like, or no, I think they told me to tell them what shipping was, and I was like, I don't know yet because I don't know how to ship these. But, so technically, the bidding for it started at 0, or them started at 0.
Okay, Psy level art, Shae level art.
Right?
Thank you.
So I think my paintings would be somewhere in between those.
Oh, well, if you're interested, we're doing it on the 19th. I just need to know in the near future if you wanted to auction something, if it's sketches, drawings, or paintings, and I'll get you added into the room that I'm coordinating the schedule and everything with.
Freaking.
That's what Past Master Dan said to the.
Yep. Every time I look in the mirror, that's what I see. It haunts my every essence, my very being.
Moment.
They go well with the coconuts. It's a furry fucking bra. It's a bra that I worked very hard to make furry. It is also within. Why is everything within reach?
Apparently,
It's this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That is, yeah. She put a lot of work into that.
Yes.
Just for you to kind of scribble on some circles. And...
Just scribble up.
It's actually for a stretch goal for a campaign.
Yes.
They don't get the costume; they get a photo shoot of Shae cosplaying.
Yeah.
I want the damn costume, damn it.
Talk to me and we'll see. I don't know that I'll let it go. It's really fucking pretty.
Hi, Christian.
Yay.
Hello.
How are
Hey,
you?
man.
Hey,
What's going
Shae.
on, buddy?
What's up, Blue? Not
Hey,
bad.
man.
Well, I played this.
5 fingers, congratulations, Si. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I'm a jackass. I think I forgot to send it to Matt.
it's kind of Bancrofty, but still. I think, didn't Bancroft congratulate me on it?
Yes. Bancroft was like, I see that you have mastered how to draw hands. I love that you made a hand that legit looks like a guinea pig.
There you go. I'm telling you, it's either a guinea pig or it's Pikachu. That could totally be Pikachu.
I like guinea
That's
pig.
totally
just-
a Pikachu.
No, so you want to know why I like guinea pig? I like guinea pig because A, there's not the Pikachu tail.
I was gonna say.
And-
there's
Well,
not
the arm is
tail,
the
yeah.
Pikachu tail.
But
And look
it's
at
not,
the ears.
that's nowhere near lightning bolty enough. And
Yeah.
B, Sai loves guinea pigs. So
I do.
I like to think subconsciously Sai drew a
Okay,
guinea
yeah.
pig.
Subconsciously.
And then a
he
ginger
was-
root for the other hand. Look at you, CJ, looking all spiffy.
This needs to be addressed.
Ooh. Okay.
So, Shae is going to make a Xena costume, but Shae's going to make a Xena costume for Shae, and Sai's going to make a Gabby costume.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
Yes.
Oh,
Which is hilarious because Sai has dark hair and I have red hair, but we're just gonna flip it. Because I'm bigger.
Well, let's talk natural. Naturally, you're a blonde. Naturally,
fuck
my
off.
hair is brown. So that is an exact reverse. Not only that, but I mean, this is going to be really funny because Lucy Lawless is like 6 foot even. Shae's 6'1". I have no idea of how tall Renee O'Connor is, but it's significantly shorter than Lucy Lawless. So it's going to be perfect.
Past Mr. Dan wants to know why Chris John is dressed like a Mormon.
A Mormon wouldn't wear that hat.
Yeah, or have that facial hair. What did you say, CJ?
Mormon wouldn't drink.
Nice.
Oh, I do with that.
Skull.
According to the internet, she's 5'4".
Lucy Lawless?
No, Renee O'Connor.
Oh, Renee O'Connor.
Lucy Lawless is 5'10", so that's 6 inches of difference.
Which is accurate. 6 inches of difference between me and Sai.
If you put a little bit of a heel on you, it's more accurate.
Just because
Matt?
you seem to
Matt?
think that you're an extra inch than what you are. Matt, I am so sorry I forgot to send it earlier. I'm such a dumbass.
Well, that's all good. I took a shower and ate something.
Nice.
Smoked the bowl, made some coffee. All good.
Oh, I didn't do that.
I thought Lucy
Allie-
Lawless was my height. She's 5'10".
It's okay.
Allie, I forgot to send it to you too. Why didn't you say something?
You know the funny part? Joxer, Ted Raimi, is six foot even. So Joxer is bigger than Xena, but they always portray him to be shorter than her.
Movie magic.
Dude, every time I ever went to like a school dance or anything,
What's that noise?
they would always try to take a picture of me with my date, and they'd be like, "Can you sit?" I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
I'd be like,
I've
no.
only got, I've 3 pictures where I haven't sat, right? One, I technically sat, but all of the guys in the picture were on their hands and knees, and all the girls were sitting on their backs. So I was sitting on my date. And one of them, he was carrying me. Like holding me up and everything. So I only have one picture of me and my date with me standing, and they had like a little carriage that was like the Cinderella like carriage look.
oh,
My hair's updo because of how tall I was poking out the back of the cutout
oh
because I
no!
was too tall for the fucking background. So I'm like all the way at the top, and then my date's down here, and we're like holding hands, looking all cute, and my hair's sticking out from outside of the carriage.
Hey Luke, how tall are you?
6'2".
This is going to be one hell of a picture when
I
we're
can't wait.
all together in about a
Side will be in
month.
the middle. Tiny.
Sai will be getting a piggyback ride.
Take at least one picture with you standing in the middle.
Okay. I was gonna hop on
like
Luke's
a
back.
Master
so-
Blaster thing where like somebody's riding on somebody's back like a little,
Yeah.
little samurai.
Cy runs Barter Town.
Who runs Bada Town?
I feel like so I watched somebody do this the other day and it was really creepy. You know how they do like the little wrap thing for kids when you like have the baby on your back and you like wrap the sarong thing around? I watched somebody do that with a grown ass girl. And I was like, and like after it happened, she's sitting like this and she's like, ah! Oh, it's great. And like she can't move her arms, her legs are wrapped around, and I was just like, this is a weird fetish that I'm currently watching, isn't it? Like this is weird.
Shae, you're not going to carry me like a child. Let
No.
me put that out there now.
Gross.
Actually, Shae, I want to give you a piggyback ride because that would be crazy.
Yeah, you could give me a piggyback ride and I could help you walk forward at the same time.
Look, asshole. I can certainly carry your tiny amount of weight.
Oh, you're cute.
Have we discussed my ex-wife yet?
Yeah, we did. Apex, I don't understand your question.
She's like half a buffalo.
Oh,
The heavier half. I think it was the updo and how tall it was. Apex was
No,
thinking
it's-
beehive.
It's just that I was tall. It was a regular updo. I'm just a tall person.
Hello, Lola.
Lola, I'm sending you the link. Sorry, I was really bad about this. In my head, I thought that I had, like...
She's like, I sent it to
fixed
3
it all.
people. It's done.
I thought I sent it to everybody, and then people are like, "Oh, I guess that's you. I'm not cool enough for this stream." And I was like, "Oh, that's right. I was supposed to send it to you too. Oh, that's right. You're not in this room with me. Oh, I'm remembering now."
I take it none of y'all have the problem then that if you have a bunch of friends together, they start playing and pass the piper.
Pass the piper?
I've never had that problem. No.
That sounds like some kinky shit. Would you care to explain?
Right? Well, it's weird, okay, because I was in Louisiana for high school, and a group of high school kids decided that they were my friends, but still, they decided it was a new fun pastime where because I ended up being the shortest of my friends when we all went to high school. And it would just be them standing around in a courtyard between classes or whatever and grabbing me and throwing me to each other.
Like a dwarf toss?
Yeah, basically.
That's kind of what it
Basically, they
sounds
called it
like.
Pass the Piper. And then I moved up here and went to college and somehow ended up with a group of friends that invented the exact same damn game on their own.
Hey, Piper.
And Pass the Piper, where they did it again. I would get cooped up in like between classes, just hanging out in a courtyard, and they would throw me at each other. And now, if there's ever a gathering of my friends, I still will randomly get scooped up and thrown at each other. And I'm just so glad so far that everybody's been ready when somebody decides to do that, and they haven't just thrown me at somebody and I hit them and we fucking fall down.
Piper,
Shae,
we're
an
Assault with a
answer,
deadly piper.
Right?
Shae,
Sorry,
an
what was
answer
that?
to your why didn't you say something? I don't like taking things for granted. So I was like, well, maybe she just wants to have these people on. I'm not gonna take for granted anytime someone says or doesn't say whether they want me on.
So I'm gonna say this publicly, and I'm gonna say this specifically for the people on this panel who don't know. Shae's memory sucks, and Cy's memory is somehow worse. So if I tell you that I'm gonna send you a link for something, and then I go and do stuff, and I don't send you the link, I
Tester.
guarantee you it isn't a slight. Because if I didn't want you on, I wouldn't have said I'd send you the
Exactly.
link. I would tell you
Oh,
I
no,
wouldn't
no.
want you on.
I
Just
wouldn't
remind
have,
me.
I wouldn't have felt slighted. I would have just been like, oh, she changed her mind. She doesn't feel like it right now. I know you're cool.
No, I'm just making sure we all
After
understand.
that whole stream where we're like, I hate petty bitches. I can imagine you like immediately going and doing
Being a
that
petty
would be
bitch
so
right after.
Okay. We have this many people here, so I need everyone's attention for a moment. The regulars don't have to do this. Everyone go in your StreamYards, click on Cam Mic at the bottom. Click on audio on the left. If you have headphones in, or earbuds, or whatever, so Chris John, this does not apply to you. If you have earbuds in, turn off echo cancellation, turn on stereo audio.
Okay. Sorry, Dad. Jesus.
No, that way when I talk, it doesn't drown you out, Allie.
Yes. It's and so we can talk like we're actually in a gathering with one another, and people aren't being unnecessarily silenced.
What do we unchat? We uncheck echo cancellation, or we check it?
We uncheck echo cancellation and we turn on stereo audio, and I'm getting somebody
I'm hearing
echoing.
an echo from somebody too.
Is it still there?
Yes.
Oh, past Master Dan, you're right. Back away. Might be getting slippery over there.
All right,
It's
so
not Michael T.
try Lola. Lala. It's Lola.
She's muted.
Lola? Oh, it's because she probably doesn't have headphones in.
She's
Yep.
muted.
Lola, I muted you. When you went to talk, unmute, but without you wearing headphones, we're just getting the feedback. So.
Yeah, then if you don't have headphones to isolate our sound, if it's just coming naked right out of your speakers, you have to use echo cancellation.
Yes. Some person. And our next batter is.
Here,
Let me do the plate. Hey, Mickey, Mantle.
Shae, I sent you the little chibi that I found.
I'm gonna
The
look.
picture.
Much better. Thank you, Lola.
Not a real one.
I
blame you, Alex.
Oh my god!
I already just said, maybe if you had your earbuds, if you didn't let your kids run off with them,
Don't be mean.
bury
That's
them in the
only-
yard.
If I did that costume, like that chibi, then I could look like her.
Look at how cute.
That's so cute.
Oh, I freaking love Bayonetta.
I'll do my hair.
Yeah. Oh, her hair is like, it's like a serious thing.
I mean, there's got to be some scaffolding there.
Yeah, it's I've seen a couple people do a good Bayonetta, but it always involves a hair piece to get it up.
Her entire
Twin.
costume is supposedly made out of her hair.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is it really?
Yeah.
In the game, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, her
Oh.
entire costume is made out of her hair.
Yeah, when
which
she
is very
attacks,
interesting.
it comes apart
because-
and hits,
yeah.
but you never actually get to see nudity because of the way the moves go. So she spins and her hair's spinning around her. You just see a lot more flesh, and then suddenly you don't because it all just forms right back over her.
That's
Well,
awesome.
I'd never even heard of this character until who said it? Stunning and Brave Megatron said that. Never heard of it.
Super fun game and super awesome character,
Platinum
and
Games.
she's super sexy.
Maybe.
The funny thing is, in the second one, she has short hair, so I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I don't like the short hair as much.
Is it on
She's like a burlesque
PlayStation?
Uber witch.
Is it PlayStation?
It was
I've
on
seen it on
Xbox
PlayStation
360, PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I think it went across all the platforms. It wasn't. It
Okay.
wasn't just one.
What you're saying is Bayonetta gets around.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. But Bayonetta 2, I think, was exclusive to, like, the Wii U or something like
Well,
that.
I'll only want the one with the long hair anyway, so I can live in an illusion where somehow I magically look like a 7-foot tall, like Amazonian diva
Yeah.
instead of
Like-
a little chibi version of that.
I think Mike's description of her was the best. It's like a burlesque, like black witch kind of thing.
She's an Uber witch. She describes herself as a witch.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
she's insanity.
She's
like,
a witch.
Well, I mean,
I'm not a
is,
witch,
like,
I'm your wife.
taking down, like, these weird, like, almost biblically accurate descriptions of angels.
He's only mostly dead.
Like, many
So-
faces and, like, multiple wings and...
Yeah,
love-
it was so
Crazy
rad.
shit. Yeah, the character design on that game was fucking ridiculous.
so good. I love the way that she fights too, because she's got the two guns, and then the heels that I was telling you about, Allie, that are guns, they fire.
Oh yeah.
She can fire them.
Yeah,
Those are your
that's what
main
I want to
weapons.
know how in the world that works because
I'm gonna go with she
She's a
has
witch.
the trigger rigged to be a pressure plate in the heel, and whenever she's just walking on them, she's actually walking on the ball of her foot.
I'm gonna
Instead
go with
of-
she's got a couple strands of hair wrapped around the trigger.
Yeah.
That's
could be too.
also a possibility.
There's short hair
Yeah,
Bayonetta.
she's got a trigger in her toe. All right, so if she's got short hair in this version and her clothes are made out of hair, where is her costume coming from?
Fucking
I don't know.
magic.
Just
Lou.
saying.
Maybe she cut
Actually,
it
I
all.
do know.
Wait, maybe
It's
she cut it all
magic.
off and she spun it into like yarn.
No, because it manifests, like it's part of her moves that it comes apart and then manifests back.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it would have to remain living.
She attacks with it. It's part of her magic.
Oh.
So that's her armpit hair then.
So she
Yes.
cut off
That's
her
not where
magic?
I was
It's
going
all
with it, for
kinds
sure.
of hair.
Butt hair.
But
Yeah.
So I just figured I assumed
Human
that her
hair
just
from
didn't
my
need to
back.
be attached to her head, and that was the point. Was it didn't have to be attached to her head for her to use it.
Damn it, now I have to do a
But-
deep dive on
I don't
fucking
know.
is it?
All I know.
fandom.wikia.
Apex said I'm a cute artist. I'm actually not an artist. I'm a writer. I just do fan art that's poor.
She doodles.
I doodle. That's a good word for it.
I'm a
And I
fool.
doodle mostly like it's not porn, but it's not porn.
It's not
Okay.
porn.
It's
As
that
the
not
entire
foreign stuff, you know.
It's
What?
racy but tasteful.
There's no
Yeah.
insertion. There's no just like straight up insertion shot. It's all
No.
let's just call it
no.
hentai.
A
Wow.
lot- Well, no. It's not hentai. There's
Damn
a lot of
it!
insertion
Now
in
I'm
hentai.
now I'm not bidding.
Mostly like pinup style stuff. And a couple Mara Jade Skywalker things.
Aww.
I have paintings, but they're not good.
But Luke wasn't married. He was just an old man on Acto, and yeah.
Fuck you, that didn't.
yeah, sucking off
happened.
fucking sea cow in their
Yep.
fucking tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, just,
no. The
I'm just
Skywalker
fucking these
saga
weird little
ended.
fish women and sucking these fucking blue
Wow,
tits.
dislike, unsub.
We're all
oh my
tiny.
God.
gamer.
Shay's not tiny.
I'm
Shay's
not
an
tiny.
Amazon
Chris
queen.
John's not tiny.
Shay's an
Luke-
Amazonian queen.
I think he means the fact that there were 9 of us in here, and so it scrunches us down.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Especially when
I
especially when I share screen, and it
Yeah.
shoves us all off into the side.
We're all the size of a postage stamp.
Yes.
But we're ready for Hollywood Squares.
God damn it,
I'll be
Michael
that
T.
guy.
That
Nice.
piece is looking awesome.
Oh, thank you,
thank
Apex
you.
Comics.
Oh no. Luke's
Every time someone compliments me, I'm screenshotting it so that I can look at it later and feel good about myself.
I want.
You're not only
this.
screenshotting them, you're tweeting them out. That's hilarious.
Focusing here. What's going
Maybe.
I love that, Luke.
You
Thank
do
ya.
really
Thank you
like
very
me.
much.
Thank you so much. Everyone care.
This was one of the ones that I. This was the one that I did on the 9-hour stream, with Plagal.
Nice.
9 hours
and
and
then
it's not done yet?
Yeah.
Shade.
Damn.
Jeez, Allie.
I'm
Brutality.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Artist
Shut
shaming
up.
on the channel now. I didn't know that was gonna go.
I'm
You
not-
know,
Hyper
just
sent
hanging out with
Marsupial
Boom
Gamer
Jam.
our
We were just
way. Thank
goofing
you,
off.
Papa.
He's definitely
I,
much better
Well, I
than...
tweeted out that I was hanging out here, and I want to see if the thumbs down jumps up to 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What the fuck?
I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it didn't, because we had stalkers that cycled through our channel so many times and just kept on with the thumbs down. And what ended up happening was we commented and poked fun at it so much that they stopped having fun doing it, so they just stopped doing it. Like
I was wondering because I've suspected that I have like people that comment and thumbs down anywhere I tweet that I am at.
oh, I guarantee you do.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'd like to know who those are. But...
And I think some of those we probably share, to be perfectly honest.
yeah.
We've got 2 thumbs down so far.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
I thumbed
Bring
up.
it on, bitches. The worst we've ever had has been 55?
Wow.
Was it 55?
Wow.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you could beat that.
You ain't touching 55. I dare you.
And most of those went away as Twitter as YouTube thinned out the bots.
When YouTube finally goes through to find all of the fake accounts and shit that are just thumb down bots, it went from like 55 down to like 20 something, and I was like, man,
Well, hey,
that was
it's
some
funny
good
you
money
say that, Jay. It's funny
Yeah.
you say that because I had 22 on that one we just did,
Yeah.
and then when I looked back, there was 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
That's what
It's
happens
3
when-
salty bitches and a bunch of alt accounts.
Yep.
Mm.
What happens is when YouTube actually uploads the stream that just happened, basically it goes through and does its weird rendering or whatever. Then the thumbs down always seems to go down.
Lola, I bet you I can name exactly who those 3 are.
Oh, I bet I could too.
I'm sure.
You know,
Salty bitches,
I
man.
had
Salty bitches.
I had a little beef with somebody on Twitter, and it was whatever. And then I had somebody who was quote a fan of mine was going on to other people's like streams and like starting shit.
Yeah.
And like I had no fucking idea, and then he like emailed me and like told me that he was doing it, and I was like, dude, you gotta fucking not do that.
Is he
Like, do
the
not
one with the
fucking-
long, like, complicated name?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Why don't people just go outside?
Yeah,
They have
he has
no
a
life.
crazy name, and then I
Nobody
was
wants
like,
him
"Yo,
around."
you have a crazy name, dude. Like, maybe I should just call you fucking Howard Graham." And he fucking then started using, like, that account. Like, don't fucking do that, dude. And it was like, I think I even forwarded the email to Lola just so I could like have somebody else like see this shit, because it's like, I didn't ask you to do this, bro. Like, you need to not go on to other people's fucking streams and be fucking weird.
It's funny when people come at us, some of our subs and our members like will just get in there and start knifing, and it's like, wow.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
hilarious
it's
because
like,
we
yo,
sit back and watch.
pipe down.
I had somebody who messaged me and they were like, well, since you decided to have somebody come and thumbs down this Facebook page where we stole your fucking logo and your name. And so since one of your fans came and thumbed us down and left a bad review on her Facebook page, we're going to sue you. And I was like, you're going to sue me for a grown-ass adult not liking the dumbass shit that she does on her channel and the way that you guys handle yourselves. And I was
Solid.
like, that sounds
Makes perfect
that sounds
sense.
solid. And I went, you know what?
Great idea.
I can't wait to get the papers.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
Make sure you definitely
Lawyer
pay a
out there licking
lawyer.
his lips. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, make
Nah,
sure you
fucking
definitely
totally
pay a
write that
lawyer
for you.
money to do that. And
People need
Pay
to
good
just
money too.
go
Money that you were going to
outside.
save up to do something, just throw it right at the lawyer.
That person has a Twitter too, but yeah, that person followed me from like stream to stream that I would be on, and they would start spamming the chat with Piper and Dark Gift chased Matt off Twitter,
what,
Yeah.
Matt?
and they would spam the chat with it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Piper, did you chase Matt off Twitter?
No, she didn't. She didn't. Look, I
I
was
disagree
look,
with him on Twitter.
I
but-
got a little shitty. I got a little shitty.
At least
I
you
thought
own
was
it.
very polite. I threw a little bit of sauce. She fucking bared her teeth, and like that was pretty much it. And then I kind of got dogpiled a little, which then like that triggered me to just like start like swinging, and
Yeah,
that's
and
my
other
fault.
People,
you
other
know?
people from that were in the chat hopped onto the Twitter,
Yeah, and so I didn't know how like the Twitter like threads were going.
which
I
is
didn't know how they
partially my
worked. They were
fault,
just
Joe,
popping
'cause I
up.
retweeted it too.
Yeah, so they just started popping up. So every time somebody would say something, I just fucking would like throw some shit at them, and then I went to bed thinking that, you know, that it'd be over in the morning, and like somebody had fucking emailed Zach, and fucking I was on my fucking address was on fucking WikiFarm.
Okay,
and it
yeah,
was
no,
just,
I
like,
have absolutely zero
I was
to
like,
do
what
with
the
that. I can
fuck?
promise
So
you
I
that.
instantly just
That's
like
ridiculous.
I instantly got off of Twitter. I was like, nobody like chased me off. That just kind of like it freaked me out for a second. That like first Zach was like, dude, just get off of Twitter. Don't even fucking like he wasn't
Yeah.
mad. He was just like,
Yeah.
Some
Yeah, Zach
fucking
always
weirdo is
advocates getting
emailing
off
me.
of
Yeah,
Twitter,
he's like,
though.
some fucking weirdo is emailing me.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
he
guy.
doesn't like Twitter.
Wow, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so like I kind of like just like died down, and I've talked to Dark Griff since then, you know. But like, yeah, I don't want anybody like fucking like doing weird shit on my behalf. Like that's not. I didn't ask for that shit.
I can be enough of an asshole on my own account. Thank you very much. I don't need anybody helping.
I mean, so this is
Honestly, yeah, it's like I have to deal with my own weird bullshit. You know, when I run out of weed or there's a full moon, I get all fucking weird and wild.
Twitter
I
is
mean,
a-
I need to fucking chill.
It's a shit clown.
A shit clown?
What?
I think
Yeah,
this was
no,
a shit
yeah.
I'm a
show.
shit clown.
It's a shit clown. Twitter
Yeah,
is.
shit
Oh.
clown's accurate.
It's
It's
fine.
a
That works.
clown made of literal shit.
Yeah, the problem is when you're
I've run a
communicating
shit
via
show a couple
nothing but
times.
text, you're gonna read somebody else's text in the tone that you're assuming they're typing it in, and that is
Oh, yeah.
that's a big problem with text-based communication
Yeah.
in general.
Matt, who drew your
That's
owl?
why you got to be as clear as
I did.
possible when you say
Nice.
things.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Tootsie Pop owl.
It does.
That little bastard
Mm.
that does the licks and ends up eating your sucker and then just gives it back to you, and he's like,
One,
"It takes
two,
licks."
A what?
three.
A
Three.
A three.
Three. How many licks does it take?
Like,
to
there's
get
a
to
being,
the
and there's
center
a
of
being
it?
I don't know.
I
I've
was
never
like,
met
there's
him.
this
I don't
dude
know.
that's like following me around. He's talking about the Matt stuff, and I was
I'm so
like,
sorry.
you gotta let it go. The second he left, I was like, you know, whatever's done is done, and whatever, you know, like I'm done with it, the argument.
Yeah.
Shit,
And I'm like, I don't know
yeah.
who this dude is. Is he like doing this for Matt? Who is he to Matt? Like, why? But it was Anthony that was kind of like, yeah, fuck that guy. He doesn't speak for Matt, so don't worry about it. I'm like, okay.
Shay, I was looking for the
Yeah.
shit show ticket picture, and I can't
Oh.
find it now.
Aw.
Welcome to the shit show.
Did you delete it?
I didn't think I did.
It's not an underground auction.
No.
It's not an Into the Forge.
No.
See, that is
It
true.
would be into the
Yeah, the person that fucking runs Twitter is a shit clown. So,
Not in Dirty Free for All.
Oh, it got deleted off. I
Yeah,
think that you
Jack is
deleted it when you were
an
going through the
interesting
overlays.
character.
God, he has an impressive beard, though. It's like I would
That is
totally
nothing to be
fucking
jealous
grow a
for.
beard like that.
So, what I was gonna say that I thought was kind of funny is like the amount that people, just like Allie was saying when we were on Lola's channel, where she was like, "You'll be a lot better when you realize just how little people actually think about you."
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
I will sit here and mind my own business, and out of nowhere, I end up getting accused of like backdoor deals and like all this really underhanded shit where I'm like, people sent me to go and fuck with other people, and I'm like,
hey, Scott.
in what world did this happen? Where was I
Hey,
when
Scott.
this happened?
Oh, we all
Hey,
know
boss
you
Scott.
sitting at your computer rubbing your hands together.
Can't
Yeah,
wait.
there you go.
Well, and the
I know
thing
I
is,
certainly have a lot of time to sit and do that shit.
Well, I know
yeah,
I sit
it's-
in front of the computer. It's not rubbing my hands
Well,
together, though.
here's the funny part. Well, it's not your hand you're rubbing, exactly. Here's the funny part that people don't understand is that if somebody doesn't like me and I don't like somebody, I don't sit there and get Machiavellian. I just avoid them. Like
Yeah.
like I'm
I just
not
do something else.
I'm not
Yeah,
talking about them to other people. I'm just like
Yeah.
they
Right-
leave
now-
my circle of consciousness and that's it.
Right now, people have nothing to do though, and they think
Yeah.
that like I don't think humanity was prepared for the internet. I don't think mentally we're evolved
Oh
enough
shit, we're getting deep.
No.
to do
No.
that. So that is what's happening. People are unable to handle the internet.
I'm
So
just
they
waiting for
translate
Where are
consciousness
you,
transfer.
God?
We need
What?
consciousness transfer.
Consciousness
What is that?
transfer.
I don't want
That's
Have you heard
that's
about like an
Upload himself
AI?
into a robot body.
no,
Ah.
exactly.
Altered
exactly.
carbon.
You
Dude,
nailed
that's
it,
probably
Matthew.
what
Feel
we'll
that
need as aliens. We won't need
100%
aliens, we'll need their fucking
accurate.
that.
robots they
Lola
send.
dropped.
So all 6 of you, I'm sure, had really witty things to say to what I just said. I heard none of it.
You said,
Just more people just need to spend some time going outside for a little bit and like
Yeah.
Pass.
not to sound like a hippie, just like to recharge for just like an hour. Just watch the clouds.
Yeah.
Just then come inside and then think, oh, it's just the internet.
So
It's a
I love
means-
nature.
It's a means
Nature
to
hates
an end.
everything about me.
That is true. Sai goes outside and nature responds with cancer. So
Yes, 3 times.
yeah. So Sai's not allowed to go outside a lot.
Yeah, have you ever
cancer
tried
shows up.
spelunking?
Itself has a
It
vendetta
seemed-
against you? What the
It
fuck did you
seems
do?
like it seems like probably Sai is an intelligent person.
It was their
Who
manufacturing
can
that did
handle
it.
shit.
Nature's pissed.
I'm an intelligent person that can handle shit. I try.
Yeah. So when Sai goes out, it's like
Handle
a
with those
gigantic,
hands.
like one of those comically large sombreros with SPF like 1,000 and 2 giant beach.
I use an
Umbrella.
umbrella.
Yeah,
I wear an
probably looks
umbrella when
pretty
I go
cool with a
outside.
Giant.
So
Actually, Shae and I are looking for a really nice 100% UV protection umbrella for when she's down here. Because, I mean...
neither one of us can be out in the sun. That's not a thing.
Oh, Shae, we have to have
Wait,
a discussion
I thought you guys
about...
live together.
No. She's in Maryland. I'm in Florida.
Come to
Why did-
Florida.
Okay. You're in Florida? I'm in
I'm in-
Florida.
Yes, I know.
We had this conversation, Allie. This happened at one point.
You're near Luke. We're going to
Florida
visit
man
Luke.
lives in
We're going to
same
Florida.
state
Say
as
that
Florida
you
woman.
have a bad memory, but I feel like I win in this every time. Because you're always like,
Wait, so
we've
is
already
Allie-
said that, Ellie. We've
is
already
Allie
told
now
you that's
joining-
stupid.
Loquat lady.
Loquat lady. This tomorrow, I'm making my Loquat jam finally.
Oh, wait. Let's see the before picture of your cuticles, please.
Yes, your hands.
You don't remember that either? When you go out and pick Loquat...
Oh no! Picking
Loquat.
is different. So they're all better now. They're nice and gorgeous and gray and lovely. Making the jam doesn't mess with them. It's the peeling. I'm not peeling anything again for another year.
Oh,
now
there you
we're
I thought
actually
she was talking about making a song.
we're jamming out tomorrow.
Yes.
Gonna make a
No.
jam.
Yeah.
We get a big
This is
huge pot
band
and we
called
boil the
Kumquat.
water and we stir and it's fun.
You know what?
Oh
You
my
need
God.
live stream that and kind of dress kind of witchy
Yeah.
and
It does
stir
feel
the big
kind of
pot.
witchy because it's this huge cauldron thing that we
Exactly.
have to put onto this giant flame because we make so much of it.
Oh wow.
It's very
I'm
cool.
telling you.
Fall.
I'm telling you, live stream that shit and turn it into like a witch's brew kind of 80s vibe Elvira stuff thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you love Elvira?
I do. The problem is like it's not at my house. And the person that I do it with isn't like into that. So
So you record
she
it
wouldn't-
and then you chop her out.
well, we have to do it outside.
You see there's a cell phone
So a cell.
camera. I'm saying record it on your phone,
I don't
then
have.
chop it.
No, listen. Okay, let me show you my phone.
Listen.
It's a flip phone. Here it
my
comes.
friend. Listen, my friend.
I can't record with this.
Oh my god. I knew it was a flip phone. I fucking knew it. The second you said listen, I'm like, it's a flip phone.
No,
Allie.
I do have a camera though. I have one.
So there you go.
Oh, I used to have
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah,
I've got
actually,
one of them.
when I bought it,
Like,
when I bought it last year, the guy was like, "Why are you buying this?"
And then you showed him
Why
your
are
flip
you
phone.
judgy, bitch? Who asked
was like-
you?
I was
Yeah,
like,
me the
really.
damn
"Just take
camera."
my $100. Fuck, you work at Walmart. Jesus."
What? Damn.
You know
Why
what?
are
You
you
should,
buying
Oh,
this? Why do
wow.
you work at Walmart and you're late?
you should have turned to him. You should have turned to him straight faced and just said porn.
Porn.
That would have been funny.
No.
as hell.
Yeah.
You're like snuff
No.
films.
I'm from the
Actually,
future.
no.
Sm-
You know, these are
snuff
these are-
films.
Oh.
These are really good for if you just carry it around in public. People just avoid you. It's really
Oh,
nice.
that's awesome.
It is very nice.
That's way better than like a social distancing hula hoop dress thing.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll see. My flip phone isn't like brickish. It just has a leather case on it. But
No, Allie,
the thing
don't you know what the brick phone is?
is-
What the hell is that?
the brick phone is
It's a flip phone.
Like the Nokia from way
Yeah.
back in like 2004. Yeah,
Best
yeah.
phone ever
It,
made.
I didn't
Oh,
have a
You
flip
could
phone
drop
one
and
though.
submerge in a dog.
It was much older than that, Allie, but bless your heart.
Well,
It was from the
we-
90s.
We got one of those in 2004. Was the first time we had one, and my mom couldn't afford it though, so eventually it just became a thing that I used to play Snake on.
Aw.
So it was just like I just played Snake on it all the time, and pretended like I had a phone.
Aw.
But no, if you carry these around, people will avoid you, and that is part of the secret of how I avoided wearing a mask. I just had this on my hand. I didn't wear a mask anywhere, and I kept this on my hand. And everyone was so afraid that I would record them, that nobody
Everyone's like,
talked
I
to
don't
me.
want to go viral.
Yeah, nobody wanted to go viral. So I was like, sweet. I did the same thing in the airport. I carried around an open bottle of water, and I just took sips of it, and I had this on my hand, and nobody bothered me. And I'm not the type of person who would have recorded it, but the fear was just enough for them to be like, okay, I won't. I only had one person yell at me, and it was this like obese guy in one of those little things that you drive at a Walmart, and he was like, oh my god, you're an idiot. And I was like, well, you're a fat ass, so
There you go.
just walk away, because I can walk faster than you, even with my bum knee.
With my bum knee and you with your souped up little
Bum
rascal.
knee and your fucking hobo ankles.
Exactly.
These people need to keep this.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
walk and you choose
Some
not
person
to.
guy gets it.
Yeah.
Flip phones look way cooler. I can flip it open when I answer, just be like, hello. And then when I close it, I can be like, fuck you. Like, slam it. It's fun.
So in other
Yeah,
words,
you do miss out on that feeling of slamming a phone with an iPhone or whatever. You just don't
Yeah.
have that like tactile like fuck.
Well, the
Although
flip
when-
used to be cool too.
When I was in
Remember?
middle school and high school, I had a clueless phone that like attached, it was a landline, it attached to the wall, and it could change your voice and stuff. And honestly, if I could get that phone again, I would just switch back to a landline and just use the clueless phone.
I was like 2 seconds away from saying that the reason you like a flip phone is because you like feeling like you're in Clueless, and I didn't even have to because you went there without me.
It's not.
It's just
No.
so perfect.
By the way,
That's
Shae, I'm
not
getting
why.
this.
What is that?
Oh, nice.
Order.
That's not a fucking tricorder.
What is that then?
That's the original series communicator,
Yeah,
and it
it's just
It's a
communicating.
communicator.
Bluetooth pairs with your phone.
Oh, that's dope.
So you can talk into it instead.
Yep.
That's sweet. That's
Well, why does Luke
I
have
thought
to be
the
so
communicator
uncultured?
was the tricorder. I'm sorry.
Those are one's used for scanning, one's used for communicating.
No, this is what Han
Okay.
Solo
Star Trek
talked to
thing?
Luke Skywalker with.
Oh my god.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Is this is what Frodo was carrying that he had to
Yes, yes.
This is when he
Yep.
had to
Frodo
drop,
had to drop it into the trash
yeah.
compactor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when
This is what
Captain
Emperor Palpatine
Picard-
wanted. Yeah.
Captain
Yes.
Picard pulled this out and said, "None shall pass." Yeah, I remember that scene.
Does it make the noise? It makes all the noises. It makes whatever noise you want it to.
I mean, she should.
Does it make
Wait,
the
what are we?
Ban whoever
Hitchhiker guy-
says.
the hitchhiker guy door sounds like
You know what? I bet I
Sorry,
could
it took me
find
a
that.
second to remember what you were talking about, Matt.
I bet I could find that phone on like eBay.
This is $50.
$50.
Yeah.
How many lights does it have? Does it have any
It
working
makes all
lights?
the noises.
How many lights does it? Does it at least have two? It
Does
doesn't
it
have two.
have?
Is that
Does
what-
it fucking beep?
$50. This bitch better light up.
For $100, I can get my Clueless phone.
Look, I'm on the spectrum. I need stuff to light up.
By the way,
Oh, I got you. You ready?
I was seeing if you guys would complain about the price.
Oh,
This is not $50. This is $580.
I was gonna say there's no way
gross.
that's
Okay, yeah, now it is stupid. There's not enough lights on it for that.
Now it's like nerd.
I mean, if I could be like
nerd.
in the middle of the Amazon forest, or rainforest, and use that, or if it's like global, maybe.
It's Bluetooth. It hooks to your phone.
So you already have to have a very expensive fucking phone to use it to begin with.
All right.
A phone that's Bluetooth capable?
If you want any kind of decent connection to be able to actually communicate with that thing, you want something that has at least decent Bluetooth. So you're going to have a semi-expensive phone.
Hello, Timothy. Things are pretty.
They are pretty. Oh, so pretty, but are they pretty, witty, and gay?
You're going to have to get
they're
a phone that
very
is at least half the cost of that thing. That's what I'm saying. In order to be able to actually communicate.
Your
through it.
$1,000 phone, then you need a $500 big old communicator that doesn't have enough lights.
Can
Ideally, yes. Listen,
I hook it up to
I'm
my jitterbug?
Sure.
Piper,
if it's
can you
got
hang
the
out with us a lot
Bluetooth,
more?
Sonny.
I don't know. It's
So,
got too many
should I get
buttons on it already.
Should I
I'm
get it?
Phone is only
confused.
30. You see that?
I remember this.
How many
I think
lights
I'll
does
get
it
it.
have?
None.
0.
Oh, whoa. What
None,
in the
but
world?
it's pink and clueless.
Clueless.
That's true. That's true.
If
It
it
does
was
have
hollow,
like
if it was like clear
description.
plastic,
What the
that'd be
a little
awesome.
earpiece.
Dude,
Oh,
that
wow.
that looks. It's the same color scheme as those fucking the recorder things.
Yep.
You can record
Yeah.
your voice on.
The
It's the
yak
same as the
backs?
girl one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the FX1 and FX2, it said things. So it would say as if or whatever or I'm outie, and then this little toggle thingy would change your voice to be really high or really low.
Wow.
So it does more stuff.
Yeah, and
Way
then
more
and
stuff.
and then this earpiece thing came out, and it had
Comes
like a
off.
little, yeah, it had a little thing so that you could clip it to your belt, as it were.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
then this thing
I
you
was
had to
waiting
like
for that
rewind
feature.
it.
I was like, will it clip to my belt?
So you could rewind it back in, and mine broke so that I couldn't unwind it, but it was still super cool. And honestly, I might totally get it again because I don't like feeling so accessible all the time. I feel like having a cell phone makes people feel like they're entitled to your time.
Eric wants to know, is that the vagina that we were looking at earlier? Marsupial Gamer says it does look like a sex toy.
That's not the vagina we were looking
I could understand that philosophy
How
about
does it
cell
look like a
phones.
sex
People
toy?
learn really quick that that's not true about my cell phone because they can text me and I'll remember to answer them like days later. Like,
No, people be like, well, why didn't you answer? And I'm like, because I don't live by your freaking
Yeah, you gotta
schedule,
train
man.
people.
Get
You gotta
out.
just not answer your phone and just text
Get
them.
out.
Yeah.
I almost never answer my phone or text. I'm just like, if you think that I'm gonna talk to you just because you have my phone number, you have another thing coming.
Apparently, the IRS is coming after me for major tax fraud unless I buy $100 each iTunes gift cards. So, I just don't
Sounds
answer
like you
my
better
phone.
get on that. Right?
Well,
Oh
they're
my
gonna
gosh,
cancel my
have
social
you guys-
security number because it expired.
That too. That was a fun one. Your social security number is expired. And I was like,
You've gotten one of those?
did I
Yeah.
die? Like,
Oh,
hold on.
did
It
I
can't
die?
be expired. It's still
It's
good.
still a thing. I get the your insurance, your car's insurance
The
or
warranty
whatever
and
thing.
stuff.
But the thing is, like, I can't even
To
drive.
reach you about your car's
Yeah,
warranty.
I can't even drive. I don't own a car. I never have. So, like, what? What are you talking about? I have seizures. I don't drive.
I've never
Get
bought
out.
a new car.
Yeah, I get stuff like that. I also had somebody who said that they were calling me from the Chinese embassy, and I was like, look, y'all need to get your
Naturally.
facts straight because, like, none of these, I'm not giving you any money. You know that, right? Like, I'm not scared.
They're like,
When it gives
hello,
a phone
my
number, you
name
recognize
is
the area code.
my name is John, and I am calling you.
You have to do the fake
Hello,
accent
my name is
much
John.
harder.
Yeah.
Hello.
My name is Christian, and I'm here to tell you that there's a warrant out for your arrest.
On this
Oh, I've
one.
gotten that one too.
I
On
can't
this
do-
one.
Wow.
I can't do the accent. It would be bad.
Have you ever watched those videos on YouTube where it's like a police detective gets that call
Yeah.
and they're sitting in the police station, so they record it?
Really? Oh.
No.
You're,
My
you're at the
favorite-
station.
I have a warrant for my arrest, huh?
My favorite is the guy who is really good at trolling them.
Yeah.
And every time they call, he ends up keeping them on the line and wastes like hours of their time, and he records all of it and then he puts it up on a YouTube channel and has like millions of subs because of it. But every single time he always gets it. He's like, okay, all right, I'm at the store. What kind of gift cards did I need to buy in order to not go to jail for tax fraud? And they're like,
Weird.
it would need to be iTunes. And he goes, iTunes. So the Social Security Agency and the tax agencies are now accepting iTunes gift cards so I can pay my taxes in iTunes gift cards. And they go, yes, sir, you just need to get it. And he goes, okay, hold on. So they won't let me do it in hundreds. They only have $5 iTunes gift cards. And he's just like... He like wastes hours of their time, and then when he finally gets to a point where they've caught on, now they're mad and they try to argue with them. And he was like, "Right, because sitting here trying to scam a bunch of people out of their hard-earned money while you're sitting in some third world country doing fuck all is an okay thing to do."
I've gotten
bloody
the
bastard.
email that says like I've hacked your computer and I have videos of you doing untoward things to yourself and I will release them if you don't pay me.
They're like,
I get those a lot.
okay,
I'd be like, release them.
Please
it.
do. It
I
will
can
be
digress.
hilarious.
Yeah, I could get so popular.
monetization, here I come.
Do you know how much tranny porn goes for on the internet?
Twitch partnership, here I come.
Yeah.
Shit.
My OnlyFans content just got spicier.
Now I'll make
Coming in
one.
shame.
Oh, speaking
Welcome
of
back,
which,
Lola.
so Shae, this is what I was talking about.
What the fuck?
I'm repainting this Barbie to look like me.
What's going on with her crotchal region?
That's just what.
Oh, the
she
leg
looks
gaps?
like now.
That's just
That-
how they.
That's
Yeah.
scary as fuck.
They took thigh
What's
gap
going
to
on?
the extreme. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
So
Okay.
so I have to fix her hair, and I took off her
Oh,
face,
Lord.
and I'm
Her
repainting
eyes.
it. Well, yeah,
Nice.
Talk about
because
unrealistic
we
body
didn't have the
standards.
same eyes. So
Yeah.
so I'm gonna repaint her to look like me, and I'm gonna call her Ethot Alley.
Are you gonna
And-
give her the piercings?
Gonna put her in a hot tub.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her in my swimming pool, and I'm gonna be like, if you don't give me $5, then you suck.
It's really
You're
because
just-
you're an incel.
You're just not
stupid
working
incel.
hard enough.
Oh my
If
gosh!
you
did
have the
guys see
time
that?
to sit and watch my free content, then
Yes.
you can pay me $5 a month, you little incel.
Did you guys
And if
see
you
that
don't, then you
that
need a
fucking
job.
dumbass Ethot who was the whole?
There have been
tax-
several, yeah.
Well, no, the one. If you would shut up, I could finish.
Finish.
To specify.
There's a
The one who wore the it was like the girl that did the Bernie dance or whatever, and she wore the sweatshirt that says "Tax the Rich," and then she goes, "Oh, it's a tour of my $2 million apartment."
Yep.
That I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
bought."
the Bernie, the okay boomer girl. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everybody was like, what happened to tax the rich? And somebody's legit, a simp replied, 2 million isn't rich.
Yep.
I was like,
You are the 1%, dipshit.
what?
Yeah, and here's
2
the thing,
million
though, they're
isn't
saying
rich?
2 million isn't rich. That was her apartment.
No,
She
no,
obviously
exactly.
has more than $2 million. That
Right.
was just her apartment.
Did y'all see the chick where the guy he spent $10K to go meet her and like, yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how real that is, because the guy that she's like hugging kind of looks exactly like the guy she said is her boyfriend. So I don't know if that's real.
Why
Yeah,
would
I
you
think
do
it's
that?
It looks like the
real.
same guy.
Ask
No,
me about
like
the
no, no, no.
Jesus
Did you not
Christ,
see in the
Harley
picture the
Davidson.
guy that like that she was like all hugged up on was like kind of beer bellied and
Yeah, but so was
Older.
the guy she was with. He just had a different like facial hair. I think it was the same guy. I thought they looked the same, but I have face blindness, so what do I know?
There you go. There's the 1%.
$538,926 or
What up,
more.
Timothy?
So
Well,
I'm
and
just-
people slide in and out of the 1% all the time. It's not a fixed thing.
I know.
I know.
I'm just gonna
That's
say,
the most recent figure.
If you can afford a $2 million apartment, you're
You
a
have more.
decimal point of the 1%. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking that ain't rich.
I don't know
Okay.
if Amaranth
If
is
that
still
if that
gonna-
ain't rich, give me $1 million, cause that ain't rich, right?
Yeah.
Just go ahead and just hand it over. Let's just do this.
I was like, if I had $2,000, I would be like, my life is so great. I feel so rich right now.
That's
I want
yeah,
Elon
it was
Musk
your
money.
it was your tweet that I was like, yeah, ditto. Like, God. Yep.
Dude,
I was like, give me
I'm happy
$200.
that I got paid. I'm happy that Jason paid me for the editing work that I will be doing on Absolute because I have to buy new tires. And I was like, oh, thank you so much for paying me early, Jason, because holy fuck, now the tires are going to cost a little bit less. Like,
Dude,
I'm happy if someone's like, here's $20. I'm like, oh, holy shit.
I made $11 in book sales last month. And I was so happy. It made my
me too.
freaking day. I was like,
Alright.
this is great. I have $11 more of people who liked what I wrote than I did before. I'm
That's a lot of ramen.
Exactly, so much ramen.
How much does it cost to get to hire an editor? Like if you want to hire somebody to edit.
Depends on the editor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got 3 of them here, so.
There's
So
3
what, that's
editors
what I'm saying.
currently
So
on
what
this
are the
thing.
ranges of the general prices of an editor?
It depends on what you're asking for. Are you asking for someone to read your finished product, comb it for grammar and punctuation and what else?
Yeah,
There's
it's like,
different
do you
kinds of
just
editing.
Want copy editing, or do you want like almost project manager
That's,
level?
you just called it out. That's the words that I was thinking. I was trying to create in my mouth hole where project manager.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Where
You
it's
gotta
like-
create them in the brain hole first.
I know.
Yeah,
Then
that's-
transfer them to the mouth hole.
Shit, I know.
That's
It
how
was
that
taking
works.
A while. It was like downloading. They were like,
Was
You're
it downloading
buffering?
over dial-up?
That level
Yeah.
of editing is where
Bing.
they're
this small little person had a giant floppy disk, and he was walking from my brain down to my mouth with this giant
I
fucking
just-
floppy disk. But no, I guess like a
Stone
project
tablet.
manager who who is like checking like dates for deadlines, also doing some grammar work.
yeah, they pretty much
Just
do
kind of, you know.
it all from copy
Yeah.
editing on to even the final product, just even little things like
Even
and keep
eyeballing
everybody
your
in
art,
line,
like,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
this person in your
yeah.
background's completely missing a face.
Yeah, because it's like you
Whoops.
kind of want a project manager to be like, hey, that page seems a little weak compared to
Yeah,
these
or
other
like
pages.
this
Could you
doesn't
give it some more
flow well.
love, or
Yeah.
you know?
You're missing something here because we go from here to like everybody's naked, and that like when did that happen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say because they'll even make sure that the art is doing what it's supposed to.
Yeah, I
and
want
it's-
kind of good cop, bad cop. You know what I mean? I want
Yeah.
somebody who will be like, hey, why aren't your pages in the Dropbox? Like, why are you, uploading JPEGs when we ask for TIFFs? You know what I mean? It's like I
Yeah.
don't want to have to like do that with the team. I would rather have like somebody else.
So yeah,
kind of-
a full-on editor project manager.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah,
else
yeah.
be the asshole.
Okay.
Kinda.
That's what I
Well,
tell
I mean,
people
also the
sometimes.
guy
No,
has to be,
seriously.
too, you know what I mean? So
Having
like
an
I'm sitting there
editor
drawing,
has
and
so many benefits. One of those benefits is if something is messed up in your book, you got one person that you get to blame it all on.
Well, okay. Let me tell you a story about why it's good to get an editor. Okay. So I wrote my novella and I was all done with it, and I thought, well, to save money, I'll edit it myself in 3 nights. And I shouldn't have done that because I didn't double check it when I was done, and I sent it to get printed, and I didn't order the print copy before I had ordered like 20 of the first books. So the very first line in the book had a very glaring grammatical error that I noticed as soon as I opened it.
Right.
And if I had had somebody else edit it, they would have seen it right away and saved me having to refund all these people and send them new books and apologies and reprint the entire books again.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, Matt, the cheapest I've ever gone is $10 a page, and the most expensive I've ever gone is probably $30 a page. But I was ghostwriting too.
Yeah, and that's on the cheaper end, but that's also primarily like that's not so much of the project management as far as like. Well, no, because you worked for fucking nothing with the whole trying to wrangle cats for deadlines and shit like that.
Are you talking about extractors?
Mm-hmm.
I got paid. I just didn't get the back end of my payment. I got paid half.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is you still worked for like.
Well, because I had to fire the artist, so the book didn't get made.
Yeah.
Well, when an artist doesn't produce after a year, I mean.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Timothy
Yeah.
is thinking
Damn,
of
dog.
having someone else do writing based on his notes. That
I mean,
doesn't
that's-
seem to happen very often, but
That's ghostwriting.
yeah, I think it should happen more.
I definitely I've read some books in Comicsgate and indie comics, and I definitely think it should happen more, especially for those artists who style themselves writers. I
Yeah.
think it would definitely behoove them to have someone with some writing experience go behind them and kind of punch up the dialogue and.
Yeah.
I mean, and
I get why they don't do it because it is cheaper, but just like not every director should write the script and vice versa.
Yeah. Well, not every director should be the producer.
Not exactly.
and the
Things, don't worry about the rest of it. Just.
Yeah, the other thing of that is you're going to find a lot of plot holes that the writer didn't come up with out the bat. Sometimes glaring ones, and the problem is that a writer is his universe, right? He knows every little scrap of detail about his universe. The problem is that once he starts writing the script for the comic and having the artist draw it, they both start having this collaborative process where they fully flesh this shit out, but a lot of times that doesn't translate to what you're drawing on the page or what's being written on the page.
Right.
So to have someone who doesn't know your universe like you do to go through and read it and say, what the fuck is this? This doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah, you're asking for like a subjective.
yeah.
Like somebody who doesn't like, this is my work, this is my fucking dream project. Like you need somebody who looks at it as a commercial product.
Exactly.
Like it's like, hey,
Yeah.
this is
Also-
what
Well, like your reader's gonna.
You
Yeah.
need someone who can't fill in the blanks for you. You need somebody who, like, having somebody read something and not knowing, like, if you have a long discussion with somebody back and forth about this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, depending on how detailed those conversations get, like, if you start going down panel by panel about how you want something to go, that makes it really difficult for that person when they're going back and reading it to not subconsciously fill in what they know is supposed to be there. So when you have somebody who's more
You've polluted
on the
your
outside-
sandbox.
Yeah. When you have somebody who's more on the outside and they have the basic idea of what the story is supposed to be, but they haven't discussed like exact dialogue with you or exact moments, and they're going through and reading it and they're like, this isn't English. Like, I don't know what you were trying to say here, but this is not the English language the way that you've written it. And then you go back and look at it and you go, I missed about 2 or 3 keywords in there. I see how that is no longer English. Yes, thank you. You can, okay, cool. Like, I know I gotta fit those things in. Or they can tell you when something is jumping from one subject to another. If people are in the middle of fighting and then all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of dialogue.
Exposition, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, this doesn't, why?
I would say,
each other.
yeah, I would say write one rough draft and then edit that draft and then pay someone else to edit that. At the very minimum, that should be what you do.
So the other thing that I would say, and most editors will do this with you, if you're just waiting for Chris John to read that.
Yep.
He does. He just always wears a hat. If you ever, like, if an editor gives you back edits and you go through and take those edits and you change anything, always give it back to your editor.
Yeah.
Because this is what happened on one of the projects I was working on. There was one thing that I apparently missed altogether, but then there were a couple of things where when they were going in and fixing it, formatting got fucked up and fat fingers happened. And so unintentionally, things that weren't supposed to be added were added, or things were removed that weren't supposed to be removed. And it was in the editing process, because anytime you go in and fix all of that, it doesn't mean that it's all fixed perfectly. It means, okay,
Right.
I fixed it and I think it's good, so let me get that outside look again to make sure that it's still good.
Yeah.
It's way too easy to fuck up your shit. It is so easy, especially when you know what it's supposed to look like.
So these little green things are the list of all the edits that I had to make throughout this book that I thought was done after I edited it in a computer.
Yeah.
So, and it started out on the very first frickin' page where I saw it and I was like, oh crap, and I just had to mark it out and be like, you stupid bastard. Like,
I remember...
It is because you stare at your own work long enough that you know what is supposed to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
What you're trying to say, so your brain just kind of fills it in for you, and that's how you miss when you're looking at your own stuff.
Yeah, and there were
Can't see
whole
the
things
forest
where
from the
I just
trees.
had to cross the
Yeah.
whole thing out, and I was like, why? What even was I thinking? Am I a nutcase? Like, so yeah, don't do that. It was hellish.
Dude, I had a friend of mine that I worked with, I was in the military with, and his wife was like really super sweet and everything, and she wrote a book, and she wrote this, it was a fantasy book, like young adult fantasy, right? And I was like, oh cool, and so I bought it to be supportive, and I started reading it,
Oh,
and
no.
I got about a fourth of the way through it, and I finally had to put it down, and I was like, I can't finish this and remain friends with her, because the amount in the first like 3 chapters, I think I found 20 something errors. And I was like, this book has like 20 chapters plus. The first 3 you got 20 fucking errors. I can't. I was like, I love you to death, but what the fuck happened? Like, we're friends and you know I edit. And you like, I was like, can I send this back to her like with edits, or is that just,
why would you
is
not
that just
ask me?
rude? So I just put it down. I just didn't read it.
I would have asked. I would have said, hey, I think that there's a good skeleton here.
So
But
it
if
was
you'd like-
already for purchase on Amazon, and she was really proud at how many people had bought it.
Oh well.
And I was like,
Oops.
that's
But
good.
you can turn that off. You can
You
turn the
can.
purchase
She
stuff
didn't.
off.
She wasn't like. They had since been restationed, so it's not like I could like reach out and be like, "Hey, sweetie, can we just have like a luncheon heart to heart?" Like it was like I would have had to do this via email, and I was like, I don't think I can slap
the
you down
thing
that
too-
hard over email.
The thing too about someone else looking at your work outside of yourself is because, I mean, let's face it, we all think that everything we create is perfect, right? Not perfect, but good, and like we
Yeah.
don't see the flaws in it, where another pair of eyes can see the flaws
Right.
and see
well,
what we
See,
don't.
fucking Shakespeare.
You're not gonna put anything through print that you think has a bunch of errors in it.
No, but I'm just saying,
No,
like,
that's what I'm saying is you're gonna edit everything and be like, so this is everything that I caught, and then people are putting out books, and people like me, Cy, Piper, Lola, Allie, we're all going through and being like, where's my red pen? Like,
Right? Yeah.
these 5 panels don't make any sense. He's here, but then he's there, but then he's back here somehow, but then he's not anywhere, but then he doesn't have the right clothing. Like, what just happened?
I am so bad about that when I'm like, trying to enjoy other people's stuff, because
Yeah.
my eyes will immediately go to any semblance of a mistake, and it'll bother me, and that sucks. Like,
And
I'm
then
just trying to
that's
enjoy
what
this.
I'm
I'm not
thinking.
working on it.
That's what I'm thinking about. And then also, like, I can't focus on what I'm reading. Like, I'm reading, but I'm not even thinking about what I'm reading, because I'm seeing words, but my mind is thinking, oh, over here they put a comma where there shouldn't be one, or they misspelled a word, or whatever. and then I realize I haven't even read anything.
Yeah.
Steady O, thank you so much for stopping by, hon. He says, can't stay because sleep soon, just popping in to say hello, have a good stream, and good night when you get there. Thank you so much, Steady. I like seeing you around. One of these days we'll have to get you up on an actual stream.
Yeah.
And Frequency Girl, good night, lovely.
Good night.
We're going to get you on some of these streams soon, too.
Later.
She says, time for sleep. Good night. See everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be insane. Tomorrow we're doing the first 30-day closeout with 656, and we're doing the Wheel of Doom. If you all remember the first time when Javi opened his big mouth and said, for every backer, we're all going to take shots. And I said, hold on. Time out. We're going to do a Wheel of Doom. We're going to put names on there, and the wheel will choose who does shots, unless it's a really good backing. And now I can't drink sangria because of Javi. But yeah, so we're basically doing that again because the wonderful Dario has not been initiated into the Wheel of Doom. So they're gonna come hang out on Regen Cycle starting at 8:30. We're gonna check out the campaign a little bit. We're gonna hang out, draw, talk, drink, whatever. And every time they get a backer, everyone who remains on the panel. So this is your warning. This is your pre-regen warning. Everyone who's on the panel, get ready to have a drink. Because everyone's names are going on that wheel. And if we spin and it lands on you, you drink.
Shot.
Rather, you're janking.
Does this count?
He's like, something liquid is involved.
I mean, it's fun. I will tell you another really good reason for having an editor that a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't realize, though.
What's that?
Because I've had a few people, and they're essentially people I'm friends with too, but they're going, yeah, I had my friends read over this and they liked it, and I was like, here's the problem. Your friends don't want to hurt your feelings.
Right.
So you're going to need somebody that doesn't give a shit about your feelings and is going to flat out say, this sucks. Like, if something sucks. Not somebody that's going to be like, yay, good for you. Yeah, I loved it.
But you also don't want to hire that person that's going to say this sucks just so that they can leave their fingerprint on it. You know what I mean?
Well, see, and that's why you should go for an actual editor. Like, make sure they are one. Because...
Or just get you on as friends.
They're gonna be looking at it from an audience point of view, or at least they're supposed to be.
Most of the time, people that you know in your real life, at least for me, don't want to read what I wrote anyway. So I guess I'll have to find somebody else.
Because a lot of people will look at something and say, is this worth possibly costing my friendship? There's very few people who have like a friendship where they, like Luke and I, for example, we sit down and we talk and we compare, and he'll show me art, and if I don't like it, he fully expects me to tell him that I don't like it and why, and what I don't like about it, because he wants to get better. Yeah. And it's vice versa with me writing. I'll share stuff that I'm writing, or I'll share, and sometimes, it hurts a little bit where you're like, you share something and they're like, so about this part, you're like, oh, I thought that was good. And they're like, this is a little confusing. And you're like, okay, if it's confusing, then it's not good, and I need to fix it. But there's very few people who can be that honest with their friends without somebody getting feelings hurt or ego in the way or having it start a giant fight. And really, what you need is, you're paying somebody to edit your book. So not only does their paycheck rely on them doing a good job of editing it, because if you put out a mediocre product and an editor looked it over, the likelihood you're going to go back to that editor is a lot less.
Yeah.
But there's also the fact that the editor's reputation ends up on the line. So I'm not going to edit a book and let you put it out there with my name on there as an editor that I think is not good.
Exactly. And I don't care if you're my friend or, business, just business. Like, exactly. Because I've had situations like with friends where I'll be like, they'll be like, hey, can you read over this? Tell me what you think. I'm like, yeah.
Good night, Crystalie.
And I'll do it, and I'll be like, all right, so here's what I thought was great, and here's where I think needs work, and here's where it doesn't make sense. I'll lay it out because that's how I read everything, which still sucks. It sucks the fun out of some stuff, and I'll do that, and then I'll be like, or they'll be like, well, all my other friends said it's fine as it is. And I'm like, well, okay. Are your other friends editors, though?
Yeah.
No? Well, there you go. I'm giving you free advice because I'm your friend, that you're getting free, honest advice.
Yeah.
But you love to hear, no, this is awesome. I love it the way it is. Good job. Keep going. You like hearing that. That's going to be more motivating than this is good, but this doesn't make any sense. And as for your readers, if you're going to publish this to people that don't know you or what you were going for, they're going to be lost. All that stuff. I'm like, it's free advice. But obviously, in that case, I'm not putting my name on it, so I just gave you advice for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got no monkey in that circus, so you don't have to worry about it reflecting poorly on you. But, in the same token, you don't want your friend to be embarrassed. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So I know, and it really sucks. It's happened a few times. Where all my other friends said they like it the way it is, and it's good. I'm like, all right, well.
Good night, Eric.
Just remember, they're reading as friends. They're not going to be the strangers that are getting their hands on this for the first time that have no idea who you are.
Well, I think a lot of that also goes back to the kind of personalities that you want to look for in an editor are those people that are just kind of naturally brutally honest. I have friends.
Objective criticism. You got to be able to take
thing.
objective criticism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had friends, right? I've had friends that have made some of the dumbest life choices ever, and I end up hearing about it 6, 7, 8 months after the fact. Right, when they finally come up to me and they go, so this happened, and I'm like, so this just happened? They go, no. And I'm like, okay, well, when did it happen? They're like, well, this happened late last year. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, so you're just now telling me about it? And they go, I didn't want to hear the truth, but I'm at a point where I kind of need to now. So it's they know. If they're gonna do a dumbass thing and they know that I'm gonna look at them and be like, fucking really? They're like, I don't want to tell Shae, because Shae will tell me that I'm a dumbass for doing it, and I know I'm a dumbass, but I don't want to hear it, so I'm not gonna tell Shae.
I love those moments where I can say to my friends, well, what would I be saying right now if you knew me? And they'd be like, I told you so, and I'm like, oh, I told you so.
Yeah, I literally had her friend who just avoided talking to me when she made dumb decisions for months on end, and then she was like, okay, I think I have wrapped my brain around every possible negative that you're gonna say about this, so now I want your advice because I'm prepped and I'm not gonna just break down and cry. And I'm like, I'm not that fucking mean. I'm just getting. They go, no, but you ask questions, and then I go, well, that's dumb. I should have thought of that.
But you ask questions, and I know the answers to them, and you're like,
and I don't want to know the answers to them, and I'm gonna feel dumb, and I don't want to say them.
Then don't do dumb stuff. Gosh.
It's like, I can't afford to feed people. Well, why not? Well, I kind of spent all my money. We have 2 Michael T's. That was weird. I spent all my money on this new sports car. Can you afford the sports car?
No, I spent more than I had.
Not in the traditional sense. Like when you say afford.
If by afford you mean can't afford, then yes.
Not per se.
Well, maybe they wouldn't make those decisions if Christopher John showed up and told them about their Lord and Savior Harley Davidson.
The amount of Mormon jokes, man. I love it.
Is your hair long or short and it's just slicked back?
It's short, slick.
Oh, that's
back.
Disappointing.
He's got that 20s.
Damn.
Wow.
We're gonna be a
moonshine runner look going.
I think maybe me and Allie have like similar taste in dudes. What that sounded like.
What do you like the Peter Steele kind of thing?
I just like the long hair.
Oh well, okay. Yeah, long hair, absolutely. 100% necessary.
I had then
Mumbles.
when I turned 40.
40?
Mm-hmm.
I forget everybody on here is 42.
I'm not.
46.
Allie, I swear to all that is holy, if you don't stop saying this shit,
The
I'm
men.
gonna find you with my lipstick knife, damn it.
We'll have a lipstick knife fight. We'll go.
It's gonna get teeny tiny little paper cuts on her fingertips.
Wait, Allie, make the noise.
I was gonna say only if you make the sound effects while doing it.
I gotta get it out.
Wait, well, I don't remember the sound effects now.
The raptor
The
scratching.
raptor's down.
I gotta do.
For her version of a
Oh, the
raptor.
clicking
I just
trigger.
remember that it was that. I just can't remember what the sound was. Like, it doesn't play in my
To do
brain.
like, don't worry, Mr. Rapist. I will comply. Just let me get my lipstick out.
You can do it out loud, Joe.
Don't stab yourself in the eye with the lipstick knife,
Right.
damn it.
I've got.
Okay, she's gonna poke her own eye out.
Let me
I
tighten
have-
my garter
yeah.
belts for a second.
She's gonna have another nose piercing here in a minute.
She's gonna go Joker. She's gonna be able
Untwist
to
it.
tell
I just wanna make sure I look good for you, Mr. Rapist. Rah, rah, rah.
Too much giggle. There was too much giggle in it.
I know, I'm not a good actress. I'm really not.
But you gotta show that knife off. That's like a
I'll-
pimpin' ass knife, man.
I'll have to practice. I'll practice the bit, is what I'll have to do. So yeah, it looks like lipstick. Dun, dun, dun. And then... What comes out? Oh no, my god, it's so freaking sharp, it's gonna kill me.
Wow, you could take the perfect size for your prison pocket.
Prison pocket.
Is that
Wow.
what I think is?
Yes.
Oh my
no.
god. No, because then you hold it.
When you're going out in the yard, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put some work in.
You
Look
hold
at
it
you,
like that.
Christian.
And then you stab their eyes out. Rah, rah, rah.
Christian's got the big boy version.
Yeah.
I feel like he's
More
kind
of
of
a slashing
cosplaying as
thing.
Constantine right now.
Is this knife time? Are we all pulling out our knives?
Knife time.
Well,
You
yeah.
always have a
mine
knife
is just
handy.
right there. On like,
Is it knife
hips.
time?
I only have
Is it
safety
nighttime?
scissors within arm reach right now, and I accidentally glued them closed.
No, don't show off all your knives, because we don't want strangers on the internet to know what weaponry we have, because then they can prepare for that. Never tell anybody what weaponry you own.
Clickety clack, they won't come.
My weaponry that I own is I'm 6'1" and I have the temperament of a redhead, even if I'm not naturally a redhead. So maybe just
My weaponry is children. I'm just gonna throw my children at them and just like run.
Nice.
your
Oh
kids
my
will get them to
God.
see the error
Feel
of
free
their
to bite,
ways,
kids.
I guess you can always make more, right?
Right?
though. She wouldn't even need
Jesus.
to. Like the kids
My
would be
God.
like, "This is not a nice way to act. Why would you act like this? You should consider others." And then the person would be like, "I am the worst human being on the face of the planet," and it would be over.
They just go throw themselves from a bridge and it'd be okay.
Yeah, and then everybody's safe, and we go, "Yay! You saved everybody, small child, with your guilt
Good
trip."
job. You're like, no, you gotta build it up and be like, you're like Ender. You have saved the world from aliens, little boy. You are a genius. That's what you have to do.
That movie
Think about
sucked.
I'm not talking about the movie. That's not.
Is that what
Shut
that
up.
book series
That
is
doesn't
about?
real. That's not real. That sounds made up.
That's
never
not real. Okay.
That never happens. There's just books. Don't tell me that. Don't get me started on the not real Ender's Game movie, because it's freaking. Anyway,
But Harrison
talking
Ford's pivotal performance.
shut up. No.
Don't forget Ben Kingsley's pivotal performance with
Ben Kingsley can go
Isn't that
suck
one?
more.
They dragged Ben
Razor
Kingsley into this
Rackham.
too.
That movie's a big old fart, and it doesn't exist. It's not real.
Oh, I see you blew it away because it's a big old fart.
Yeah.
Do any of you watch Cinema Sins?
Yes.
Yeah.
A little.
The channel is fantastic.
Did they do one for that movie that doesn't exist?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes.
When they made it, did it sound like they read the book?
I have
At least
no
the
idea.
first one? Oh.
Yeah, I've not read the book, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
CinemaSins does have a standing rule with their stuff.
Sorry.
They don't compare it to the book.
Yeah.
I didn't
Timothy
actually
says
catch
he's
any
going to
of
be
that.
42 next Sunday.
Dun, dun, dun.
Happy birthday next Sunday, Timothy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bastard.
Happy birthday, Timothy.
288 diseases of the skin, hair, and nails.
You know, as much as I
What?
hear you're 42,
Shay, what are you looking at skin diseases for?
I'm
You weirdo?
not. I'm
Timothy
doing my
puts the lotion
homework.
on the skin.
Oh,
Put it on,
homework.
Timothy.
What are you
It's
going
your
to school
birthday.
for?
Lotion up.
It's
Oh,
it's
Jesus
military
Christ.
language
Oil
training.
like a lotion.
Oh, okay. That sounds boring.
It is.
Treat them dry elbows while you're at it. They're hell
Apparently,
sometimes.
Google has announced
You've got
a
dry
tool
heels,
that
you
through
bastard.
artificial intelligence can
them
detect
cracking
issues.
bastards hurt.
Oh.
I can hear
Did
them
you
cracking.
hear Amazon is linking
how they go.
everyone's
You know, when
Wi-Fi
you're walking
to their
down the
neighbors?
Yeah.
Ew. What?
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 Yeah, if you have like Amazon Home or Alexa, but crap,
Or
I
Ring?
don't, yeah, that shit, then
You-
you have
in-
to hurry up and opt out before you lose the chance to opt out.
Yeah, you have 1 week.
For what?
You have until the 8th. Not even a week now. You have until the 8th to call Amazon and opt out of their weird thing where they're connecting your Alexa and your Ring and your Wi-Fi to all of your neighbors who have that.
Yeah. Which,
So
why
if you
they're
have
doing
Amazon
that is
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, why?
Bizarre.
Why are they doing that?
Because they're freaking evil. Okay?
What's wrong with these
So
fucking nerds?
just go do that. If
Because
you
they
have
want all of your information.
This is
well-
called
They
Big
want to
Brother
strengthen
initiative,
their
right?
infrastructure.
if your neighbors can get into that. It's called
By the way-
wait,
Sidewalk.
does that mean that like I'm gonna end
Yeah.
up with like all my neighbors' kinky shit at my door?
Yes.
I mean, do you not already get weird packages? I started getting these weird packages. I just got one the other day of this weird movie. Again. Where is it? Somebody sent me like a unicorn head that was beheaded.
Like a severed unicorn head?
Yeah.
Oh, you better sign that contract.
and then I get these weird movies about murders and stalkers. And I got a laptop thing, and I get like I'll just get this weird shit in the mail, and I don't know where it came from. And Amazon's always like, well, we can't track it, so I guess it's yours.
They should be able to pull it up with the tracking
With
number.
that?
Yeah.
You would think, but they just say,
no,
oh,
I
no,
work
we don't
there.
know. Yeah, well,
Oh, it's
they're
from Wuhan. Yeah, I don't know.
crazy.
Let me just go ahead and open it.
it's from
Achoo!
yeah, it's real weird.
It's got the white powder, but is it the good white powder or the bad white powder?
Dude, I've had Amazon where I'm waiting on a package and then it'll give me something that says it's delivered and it'll say it was left with the secretary or something, like at the front desk, and I'm like, I don't have one of those.
When did you get me one of those? That sounds fun.
Right?
Thanks,
I'm like, how did my package get left with? I don't. I'm in an apartment. Like, just
Wait, I don't think the apartment has a Jarvis. What the hell's going on?
yeah.
With your
Just like I don't
receiving.
have There's nobody that does that. It's not that kind of apartment. You
They
come
just
to my
drove up to
door,
the leasing office and chucked it at the window.
right.
Pretty much.
Like that's not even. I'm
the
not even
general
anywhere near
vicinity.
that. Like they're apartments, but technically they all look like. It's more like duplexes. So we all have like our own front door and our own little porches, and like we don't have a office near us at all. So
So the Amazon thing is called Amazon Sidewalk. If you've
Yeah.
got a Ring floodlight cam, a Ring spotlight cam, the Ring spotlight cam mount, the third and newer generation of Echo, the Echo Dot, the Echo Dot for kids,
Creepy.
the Echo Dot with clock, Echo Plus, Echo Show 5, 8, 10, Echo Spot, Echo Studio, Echo Input, and Echo Flex.
Go fleshlight.
And you can opt out in the app that controls the
Oh, you
settings
can
for
setting
those
the
devices.
Settings, Amazon Sidewalk.
Yeah, opt the
Disable.
hell out of that shit. If you have that stuff, I don't have any of that stuff because it freaks me out.
Yes.
But yeah, no fucking way. No way.
We didn't have it for the longest time just because we were so freaked out by how, like, invasive it is.
Yeah.
And then, I found, like, the little Echo Dot, speaker, you know? And it was a cute little round thing, and it was like, oh, it's got a clock on it. And I was like, oh, well, that might work.
Oh my gosh, they got you with cuteness.
I know, right? But, like, I don't ever keep it plugged in, because, like, I move it from room to room.
So it follows you.
There you
Pretty
go,
much.
guys. If you need to opt out, there it is.
Sounds
It's like a little
No.
Wally.
This is the thing that I got in the mail.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
It is. Do you want it? Because it freaks me out.
What?
Here.
Was
Ethan's?
Heck yeah. That looks
I got
cool.
this.
Okay, all
Just
you gotta do
randomly in
is buy-
the
Choke
What
slamming
exactly are you supposed to
unicorn.
do with that?
I don't
Hang it on the
know.
wall.
Okay,
all you gotta
but
do is wear a Black Veil Bride's t-shirt, walk around your neighborhood. The first person who says, "Oh, that's awesome," that's who gets the unicorn head.
well, see, the thing is, like, I thought, oh, maybe I'll paint it, and I'll resell it. But it's still a beheaded unicorn. Okay, that doesn't bode well.
Keep the red
Alright.
eye.
That doesn't. It doesn't
I was gonna
seem
say
good.
make the red eyes glittery
It's a wall
red.
decoration.
Well, and the
Nice.
horn comes off, too.
Nice.
So it's like twice as bad. I'm sitting over here like thinking about the movie Legend. Like the world's gonna end here.
The unicorn dies.
Where's my
tonight.
Tim Curry? I don't see one.
So yeah, dude, I would put that on my wall, and then in a pinch,
Do you
I've got a
want it?
freaking weapon that's just right there on my wall. Like,
Okay, send me you send me an address and I will send this to you because I want it out of my fucking house. I hate it.
nice.
I thought you'd be calling out some quotes, death metal. That you would
Seriously.
like start, We
Oh,
are all animals, my lady.
don't do that.
I'm gonna do some more.
I'm just
You
gonna
know,
have,
like Legend?
no.
Legend
I'll
was a
just,
good movie.
I know. I'll have to be right back. That's all.
Oh, fucking
They're trying to
trigger.
get Google Home.
Jake-
Come on, lady.
Jake Kragers. Oh, the demon horse from the Colorado airport is blue though. That's why it's called
Yeah.
Lucifer.
My
Yeah.
thing is, I wouldn't put a deer's head on my wall. Why would I put a unicorn head on my wall?
Well,
That's some
so a lot
country
of-
right there, Lola. Thank you.
What
I
about
mean,
a dragon head?
if
Would you put
anyone
a dragon
wants
head
it-
on your wall?
Seriously, it's yours. I don't know what to do with it. It's cursed.
How much for
I
just the
feel.
horn?
No,
Just the tip of the horn.
Just a tip.
just
Magic.
the
Give me
tip of
some
the
of that
horn.
magic tip.
I'll give you $5 for the horn.
Tell you
So
what.
I just want the tip
Mail
of the
it to
horn.
me. I'll use it and send it back.
Oh my god, that sounds
Gently
very
used unicorn
painful.
horn on eBay.
Dude, I would
Look, I just
so
want to
repaint
stir
that.
cupcakes with it.
Stir up.
Lucifer.
I would 1,000% repaint that. That'd be
I
fun.
want to. See,
If
I
you
might
want,
be-
I'll-
I might suck at like painting pictures on canvases, but painting stuff, that I'm decent at.
Yes.
If you want it, let me know. I will send it to you immediately, and it is all yours. I hate it. It sits in my bathroom in like a bag, hiding because I don't like to look at it.
Well, look, if Piper isn't gonna take it, I'll take it.
I'm
Okay.
taking it. I'm trying to find my address, because I don't know.
Send me the address you want it to. Not on here. Send it on
I'm trying to find my
on
address because I don't
Twitter.
really remember.
I don't remember my own address.
I just drive here, okay? I don't send myself mail.
Look,
Send it on Twitter.
Earth.
it's programmed
I
in
live
the
on Earth.
GPS, okay? Like, what else am I
Right?
supposed to do?
Hold up,
Just
hold up.
listen.
Before we go too far, I want
Home and-
anybody that has Comcast internet and they're using their router, make sure you go in and turn off the internet share because they will let people piggyback off of your signal if they have Comcast. It's their Wi-Fi anywhere thing. So yeah, that's why with Comcast you always get your own router. But if you're using their supplied router, yeah, you got to make sure you go in and turn that shit off.
Turn what off?
Their sharing of internet.
Internet share.
Yeah, they allow people to piggyback onto your signal.
But Luke, sharing is caring.
Not when I'm paying for the motherfucking bandwidth.
Right.
Michael T,
Well,
why
that makes
did
it even
you
more special?
why did you link to the open face sandwich that we were discussing earlier in your tweet about tonight's show? That's oh my god.
It was topical.
Ugh.
Michael, you've been all quiet tonight. What's up, man?
Because there's 9 people on panel, and I don't want to be rude.
Yes, remain silent at all times,
Yeah.
otherwise you are rude.
Just
There's 9
randomly
people
yell
on
out shit.
panels, so just embrace it.
I've been cracking jokes. What?
What were you saying,
Jokes
CJ?
and jokes and jokes and jokes.
I was saying, oh shit, it's Michael T. I'm drawing. I was in another
Christopher
world.
John's here. When did he get here?
Not too long ago.
I thought that was my ward's elder for a minute. It's a Mormon joke. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was crunching and couldn't hear. What was the Mormon joke?
I said I thought that was my ward's elder.
Warden.
Warden.
That's fair.
That's a new one.
Timothy says that you got he got your poster?
Yeah.
Oh, you already said good, never mind.
That sounds.
Gosh.
So,
Christopher John just sits back and watches everybody. You know he's over there just laughing to himself like, what the hell?
Why do I know these people?
sometimes he laughs to the rest of us, too.
I'm wondering if I should grab the whiskey.
Another whiskey.
It's up to you. I mean, we're doing this again tomorrow. And tomorrow it's mandatory to get shit-faced, so.
Is it now?
Oh, it's just
I'm
the
out of liquor.
rest
I've
of
only got
them
beer.
scotch. Yeah, scotch. We gotta have.
Damn it, I had something I was going to say and I just totally forgot it.
Good job.
Alright, I got it, Piper.
Look, it's like
it's all yours.
80-something degrees in my house again, so.
Can get rid of that creepy
Oh,
ass
yeah?
friggin' thing.
Me too.
Okay, but you're sending me the horn, right?
No.
God damn it.
That's
The horn
weird.
goes with the head, Si.
No, it doesn't. You can just spackle in where it used to be. Then
it
it's a
won't
normal
be
horse.
unicorn anymore.
No,
Do you
I need
realize
evil
how
unicorn.
freaking
Evil
you realize
unicorn
how
is
much
it.
Unicorn.
you know how much bad luck that is?
You could 3D print a longer, girthier horn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make yourself a weirdo sex horn. You
Look,
freaking
look, go to Bad
Yeah.
Dragon, baddragon.com. I'm pretty sure they have something like that on there.
They don't.
Piper.
Oh,
They have other
I
things.
love how little you've seen of our channel. Because it's so perfectly amazing that you would suggest Bad Dragon. So I've been trying to get them to
Is that
like
a place that has like fantasy?
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Sai has been working hard to try and get Bad Dragon to sponsor us.
Oh shit!
I was like,
Nice.
please don't.
I
Please don't
probably
sponsor us.
mentioned it on somewhere between 50 and 75 of our shows.
That's all.
Oh, Shae, I have like 8 of these left.
Zoop.
Do you want it?
No.
What is
I can
Zuku?
send it.
It's supposed to be a diuretic to help cleanse you, but apparently it
didn't
doesn't work.
Allie, I thought you said that you eventually had a reaction.
I'm pretty sure that was just normal.
No,
There was just a normal.
it didn't do
moment.
anything. There was nothing
Send it
exciting.
to Sai. Out of everyone on here, Sai's the one that probably needs it the most.
I didn't. Nothing exciting. I didn't get to do pirate ship review, which is what I really wanted, but that's okay.
Yeah, Piper.
Aw.
If you ever get a chance, look up Zupu and just read the reviews.
I think they're all made up by the people who make it, though.
I don't care. It's genius
they're-
marketing.
They're funny and it is genius, but like,
The product
and
sucks.
the product doesn't work, but the bottle's cool because it's actually glass.
Nice.
So I can actually reuse it, take it off, and make like a cool poison jar out of it or something. But God, I'm such a middle-aged.
So look,
weirdo.
if you're looking for a cleanse and that's not working, all you really need to do, right, is go get the Haribo brand gummy bears. Get the sugar-free
Sugar-free
kind.
ones.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is a bad idea.
Oh no, they'll cleanse the ever-loving shit out of you, literally.
Yes.
Gelatin and
Ever loving
sugar.
shit.
And they
Yeah,
taste
they're
good.
not
I mean,
real sugar.
Win-win.
Isn't that just gelatin and sugar?
No, they're
It's
not.
not-
They're not real sugar. So
It's sugar-free, and what they put in it to sweeten it is a diuretic.
you remember those chips with Olestra?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that.
Yep, it's like that.
My
May cause
favorite
anal
was
leakage. What?
I almost put myself in the ER because I had a cleansing tea that had senna leaf in it, and I didn't realize just exactly how fucking powerful that shit is.
So she's like, let me add a few bags.
I have 4 bags in a 24-hour period. The max amount you should ever have is 2.
Whoopsie!
What is it?
It's so what
What
I
is
got.
it?
It's,
Let's all try it.
it's triple leaf tea. They have slimming tea, super slimming tea, and ultra slimming tea. I had super slimming. The active ingredient in it is senna leaf. Senna leaf will stimulate everything internally.
Well, you can just buy senna leaf like capsules and stuff too.
Yeah, you could. This is at least a tea, so you know. You
So it
ingest
feels
it,
like it.
and then 8 hours later, you cry in your bathroom. So it was so bad because I had 4 of them in a 24-hour period. I started getting such bad cramps that I was like, I don't know what's wrong, but I might actually need to go to the hospital because they had me doubling over. It was hurting so much.
I might actually be dying.
Yeah, I was really, really concerned, and I didn't realize it was the tea. So the next day, I'm thinking in my mind, this tea is like a cleansing tea where it like helps flush excess water weight, not like tea that you
Purging
shit your brains
shit
out.
out of you.
Yeah.
Timothy says so. Red Valkyrie became brown Valkyrie.
Yeah. So the second day, I made the same amount of tea, but I got interrupted in my day, so I only ended up having like 2 tea bags instead of all 4. And later that night, I had the same effect, but it wasn't as severe. And that's when I kind of was like, I think it's the tea. So I intentionally had 3 bags the next day to see if it was somewhere in between the 2. And it was, and I went, so now I know that I have to be very careful when I drink this tea. Because
You
not
ever had
only...
oolong tea?
Yeah.
Like, that stuff is supposed to, like, increase your, like, body heat and help you lose weight.
Yeah,
So-
it's not...
So let me get this straight. You had 4 bags of tea. You shit your brains out. You had 2 more before you knew if it was really the tea, and you're like, okay, it's the tea, and then you intentionally had 3 more after that.
Because I thought it might be the tea, or it
was
might
a
be held over from
scientific-
something else. Like if there was something physically wrong with me, and the tea wasn't a contributing factor.
It was a scientific experiment. She had to know.
Yeah.
She
So-
has a very curious mind.
So that was day 1, 2, and 3. On day 4, you weighed 150 pounds, right?
No, unfortunately. But I was heavily dehydrated.
Is this the tea that you use to, like, stay
To
within
make
your weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saline in each arm.
This is the tea that I use whenever the military is gonna do a weigh-in, and I'm like, all right, a couple weeks ahead of time, we're gonna do this tea, and I have to plan my day around it. I have to make sure we're not streaming, because when it hits, there's nope.
I know what I feel.
You do
Oh my
nothing
God.
else.
Wow.
There's no like being in the middle of an interview and then being like, oh, after this interview I'm gonna have to use the restroom. It's like, excuse me one moment, and you're gone, and that's it.
What's the weight limit you have to stay in for Air Force?
Well, according to the Air Force, at my best weight, I'm still obese. So the Air Force is insane. They want me under.
Do they still use the BMI there? Because I thought they had changed it up where they would do like for different body types. They like measured your neck or something.
So the Navy will take your neck, waist, and hip measurements and do a calculation off of that. The Air Force said, well, the BMI is inaccurate, so what we're going to do is we're going to say that all women, regardless of height or body shape, have to be under a certain inch amount on the spot just above their iliac crest, which is actually not the smallest part of your body.
What
Oh.
the?
And so, Piper, you and I have the same waist requirement.
That is insane.
What's the
What
inch?
the hell?
What's the inch
35 and a half inches or
accurate than
smaller.
that. It incorporates your height.
Yeah, no, it's 35 and a half inches or smaller. My rib cage is a 40-inch rib cage. My hips are 42-ish.
And where
there is a
does it have
1-inch
to be?
gap between the top of my hip bone and the bottom of my rib cage, and in that I have to get from 40 down to 35 in order for me to pass, and I pass with a -8 points out the gate.
So,
Jeez.
wait.
Yeah.
And where is that? What's an iliad crest?
When you're going down along your pelvic bone, you feel the hip bone. If you follow that up to the top of it and follow it around to the side, you'll feel where it peaks and goes back down. That's your iliac crest. So you're supposed to go to the top of that, and then they're supposed to measure right above that all the way around.
That's not even your true waist.
I know. Well aware.
That's like
Just
2
all that
inches
is
from my
white
true waist.
supremacy, and you can't partake in that because you disavowed white supremacy. So
That's like this far from my actual true waist. That's very weird.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Huh.
And in that, I have to magically lose
That's
anywhere
a weird
between
spot.
5 and 7 inches in a 1-inch gap. I was like, do you have any idea what that would look like? Like, you're like, normal body. Holy fuck, normal body. Like,
You could always wear corsets and just rearrange your organs.
I could try, but A, that's incredibly dangerous, and B,
Don't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
forfeit breathing.
If they
Breathing's
see
overrated.
that you have any kind of banding or anything on when you go in for this, it's mandated that you have to remove it, and they have to give you a certain amount of hours.
Oh no! I meant like if you wear it long enough.
I know.
it
Corset
will-
training takes years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 5 years left in the military. I'm not fucking up my body to meet a stupid standard.
That's fair. Oh, good job, Timothy. Trying to lose weight, so cutting out sugar. Very smart.
Luckily they got rid of, because they realized that was stupid and that people were doing dumb things, and then COVID happened, and all of the people that are higher ranking that weren't being forced to work out suddenly had waist issues, and it turned into, well, we don't want to kick out half of the force, so we're just going to get rid of the standard and figure out something else to do that I'm sure will be equally stupid, and it's supposedly starting next month.
So you don't even know the standards?
Nope. What was that, CJ?
Did you see that cartoon the Army put out, that recruiting video?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm proud. I served for my two
I saw that.
moms, and I loved them so much, and that's why I'm a member of the military.
That one was not the worst one, believe it or not.
I
No.
loved it when they showed that
Wait,
side
I
by
watched
side with the
most of
U.S.
it.
with
Oh,
the
there were
Russia
more?
one, though.
Yeah, it's a whole series.
Which one was
Oh.
the worst, you thought? Because I watched it.
I only watched that one where she's like, I'm from a young girl. When I was a little girl with two mommies, life was so hard in America. And now I serve my country with two moms. And it's like, oh my god, okay, nobody cares.
That's right. It's-
Congratulations.
who cares
Wait.
yet?
Did you say you had 4 moms? I'm just trying to get this straight.
It just,
Yeah,
it just
these are the old standards.
People were mean, and now I protect people, and my life is great. I love the military.
Here's the other fun thing with this whole standard bullshit. If you hit all of the minimums, so all of the ones that are asterisk with the line that goes underneath them, if you hit all of the minimums, you still failed the test because it wasn't enough for you to pass based on points.
What?
You
It
failed,
has to be
sir.
greater than or equal to 75, but if you
Get
hit
no
minimums on
physics.
everything, you still fail.
That's
You get
weird.
like 69.8 or something like that, so you still fail.
Let's see here.
Are you gonna add it up and prove me wrong because you're a pedantic bitch?
58.6.
So yes, that answer was
60,
yes.
64.6. So you would fail.
You would fail by 9.
You would fail by 10.4 points.
But what
Are-
happens
are
if you
you-
fail it?
are
Do they
you-
like kick you out? Like what the fuck?
If you fail, so the first time you fail, you go on FIP, which is Fitness Improvement Program, which means that they tell you when you are going to work out and you work your life around it, and they have you do what they feel is appropriate for you to get in shape, which is usually whatever some 22-year-old does to work out with all their energy and no medical issues whatsoever. They also make you go to a nutritionist who knows nothing about what they're actually talking about. And you have to take a class that says that you understand how to not be a fat fuck. And that's the first failure. Second failure, you do all of that again, and you are usually in front of your commander and your first sergeant. They're talking about whether they're going to take rank from you, if there's going to be any administrative repercussions to it. And then on your third one, the recommendation is that you are separated from the military.
Jeez.
Oh,
And how
when
far
you
apart are these
fail-
tests?
So you have to do them every 6 months unless you score a 90 or above. Somebody like me will never get a 90 as long as that AC component is in place.
You got how much last time, Miss? 89 point what?
It was at 89.8, and that was with me busting my ass. I would have had to run like 20 seconds faster for me to get that little extra nudge to get like a 90.2.
She did awesome. That's what I'm saying.
I did.
They
That
really
was the
need
best
to
that I've
get-
done. But
They really need to get somebody in there who can be like, look, people are different.
So here's the thing. They don't have, and this is for all the services, the military fitness standard is not to measure how fit you are. There's two reasons for it. The first reason is to measure your health risk, especially in consideration for either VA disability, continuing TRICARE, things like that, because basically the military is socialized healthcare. So,
right.
Yeah.
Are you a health risk? Are you going to be a sponge on the healthcare system within the military? And if so, can we get you out before it is too taxing? Right? So that's one of the first things that they're kind of looking at. The second thing that they're looking at is force reduction. So, you can't just kick people out. You have to have a reason. Creating a fitness standard that is a very difficult fitness standard to maintain, and then kicking people out for not meeting those standards you failed to meet standards. So it's an easy way to kick you out. They change the standards sometimes dependent on how saturated the force is. So if we have 20% more people in the military than what we should have, our fitness standards get stricter. And then when we start losing people, fitness standards get looser again.
Passion for Drawing down there says they have different metrics for women than men, which is good, but also like I know men who count as obese even though they're like all muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So because they're just too tall.
Same thing with women.
And
Yeah,
they're
same.
not.
I'm
they're
morbidly
not
obese
allowed
in the
in.
military's eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
so
is
that
so
kind of
ridiculous.
sucks.
You see how morbidly obese I am?
I get that for like
Can't do
people who have to be a pilot.
So I'm just going to open this real quick. We remember the waist measurement for females, 30 to 39, that I just had on screen?
Yeah.
Or 35.5?
To get max points, the biggest you could be was 31.5.
And it topped out at 35.5, otherwise you failed that category.
Yeah.
Here's men's, 30 to 39.
Their maximum points at the very, 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 very top is 32.5. Their passing is 39.0. I set it at 36.
Right, so what I'm saying is saying it's a looser standard. Here's their standard. she would fail at 36. This person doesn't fail until they hit 39.5.
So me and Shae wear the same size pants.
So that
And
that implies then that the standards are stricter for females than males. Or,
only
you
on
know,
the AC
60.
component, the women have to do less push-ups, sit-ups, and they don't have to run as fast. But
Correct.
the men can have a bigger waist.
The push-up standard difference between men and women maxes out. Yours maxes out at 46. A man's would max out at 57.
Right. I'm saying the minimum for passing, men have to do 36 to pass. Women have to do 14.
Oh wow.
27.
It's
I
more
feel
of
like-
a
Oh, they have to do
survival
27.
Oh,
type of
hold on.
fitness, isn't
No,
it?
that's 27.
What's that time
14.
to run for? Is that 2 miles or what?
It's a mile and a half.
Mile and a half? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that for all the military,
Yeah.
or is that just for like one branch?
This is the Air Force.
Air Force. Okay.
Yeah. All the services have a different standard. So like
Right.
the Marine standard is way, way, way more strict than any of the other services. The Navy's in some aspects is strict, in other aspects isn't. Also, there's a common like theme that goes around when it comes to Navy fitness standards, where they say like when you're starting out it's really strict, but once you hit like chief level, because of your rank and your age when you're a chief, you can pass the fitness standards smoking a cigar and carrying a cup of coffee while walking around the track at a leisurely pace. So
Having been to Hawaii, I believe that.
yeah, and I mean there's some people in the Navy that I've seen where you're like, wow. But the problem is the Air Force is really, really focused on physical appearance. We're one of the more superficial services. So they have a tendency to create standards that force a specific appearance in order for you to be maintained in the military. And if you don't hit that exact look, your life is very difficult. So like Passion was saying, they considered him obese. Yeah, if you're an NCO, they look the other way a lot. That's the thing.
Senior enlisted.
Yeah, it's a non-commissioned officer. So like I'm an NCO in the Air Force. I'm not a senior NCO, but I'm an NCO in the Air Force. Which means that I've been in long enough, I'm in a leadership position and things like that.
So your sergeants, your petty officers, and what's the one for you, Shae? Sergeant as well?
Staff and tech sergeant.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so those are the NCOs, the middle grades, and in some services they look the other way. In other services, they don't. So like the Air Force, I know somebody who was a master sergeant, which is a pay grade up from me, and she was at 18 and a half years. She was about to retire. She was 6 months out from being able to hit the button for retirement. And they were threatening to kick her out because she was built like me and had a bigger waist, even though she was super muscular. She had an actually almost dangerously low body fat percentage for a female.
Damn.
And they were threatening to kick her out because she excelled in everything, push-ups, sit-ups, and run, but she couldn't get them to tape her where she would pass the tape. And for us, if you fail any component at all, if you fail any of them, it's not that you get 0 points, you fail immediately the whole test. You still have to complete the whole test, but you fail the whole test. So,
Booby!
Hello.
Dan.
On that note, I'm gonna have to bow out for tonight. But thank you for
I'll see
having
what
me
you
on
did, Dan.
again.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not because of Dan. I like Dan.
Leave.
He is a friend.
It's okay.
What is
friend.
happening tomorrow, though?
Tomorrow we're doing Regen Cycle, but we're having 656 on as guests as well, and we're doing the Wheel of Doom every time somebody backs the Cryptonals Indiegogo. We're spinning for whoever's on the panel. We're spinning, and whoever
If you
lands
have-
on gets to take a shot.
If you have me on, I will drink as well.
Okay.
Sweet.
Drinking.
Allie's gonna get wasted.
Wasted drinking.
And then
You know-
vomit on my logo. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Wow,
the
what?
only thing I understood that Dan said.
All right. Well,
What?
thank you. Have fun.
Bye.
Take care, Ellie.
Bye.
Take
See
care,
you
Ellie.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Gosh, it is so sticky in this fucking humid ass house without AC.
Look at it this way: you're
Really?
sweating out water
Right.
weight.
Really? Tell me more.
How's your air conditioning work?
My air conditioner is still broken.
Wait,
and I
Piper.
have.
Sorry,
I,
Piper is saying
I
something.
gotta go too.
Boo. Okay.
You.
Well, if you're
What?
not doing anything tomorrow, or if you finish your shit early and you want to come hang out,
See
feel
how
free.
we are.
Hell yeah. And thank you for inviting me.
You're
Of
welcome.
course. You're in the topic list room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we had you added in there because I know that Jason and Luke have both been trying to get you on. So.
Yeah, and that's where we
Tuesdays are
drop our
rough,
link
but-
on Friday night too.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Yeah, no, it's just a topic list that's going when I've already, 2 shows.
Yeah.
going, which sucks because it looks like so much freaking fun.
It is.
It is.
And it's nice to see you, Boob Dan, and everybody else. But Boob Dan
It's-
just got here, and I feel bad because I'm bailing too.
Aw.
We're like,
Don't
did
feel-
we
don't feel
fart?
too
Like,
bad.
why
We're
are we
not going
clearing
too
the
much longer.
room?
Yep.
It's all that
It's your
cheese
breath.
we just ate, babe. They can smell the cheese on our breath.
Oh no.
Good night, Piper.
Is that
Have fun.
garlic?
Good night.
Night garlic. Night Piper.
Night garlic.
Is it all the
Run,
garlic?
We did
Run.
have
Yep.
We did have a garlic cheddar. It was called the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, Vampire Slayer garlic cheddar.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, Shae, they made Buffy into a cheese.
Nice.
Not surprising.
So who else will we lose from the middle row, friend? Who will be next on the chopping block of time to leave because Boob Dan has arrived?
I'm gonna bet it's either Matt or Chris John.
Oh.
Fuck out of here.
I'm going nowhere. I live here now.
I'm sitting here working on this page. I'm going to be done here in a couple of minutes, and I'm just going to kick back and take my pants off, man.
You drawing the guns?
I'm drawing
already
the guns
doing
right
that.
now, sir.
Nice.
We're supposed to be wearing pants.
Sir,
We are.
No, Leah, you're excused from
Ma'am.
pants.
Yes, pants are the worst.
Got a rash on my butt.
For making
Really
the
bad.
dishes.
It's on both cheeks. They're like where they've been rubbing together, like I wiped with poison oak or something. It's
Do you
crazy.
need talc?
you need to get some wet
I don't
stuff.
need
powder?
I need something.
A&D ointment?
I put some skin grease on it, and it just like got greasy.
Calamine
No,
lotion.
go
Lotion your
get
asshole,
diaper
calamine
rash
lotion.
cream.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
it.
That works
Diaper
really
rash
well.
cream?
Mhm.
Diaper rash cream, yes.
Yeah, some Desitin.
Does it cut the itch? Because it's itching real bad.
Yes. Because
Getting
it's
like
made for
big
babies
crusty
who
chunks
cry
of
when
skin
they're
underneath my
uncomfortable.
nails.
Just get a little spackle knife and just.
Do I need to rub butt
Scrape
cheeks
that
on
on
your
there.
butt, baby?
There you
No,
go.
babe, because
Spackle
the
knife.
skin is all raised and hard, and it's like shaped like a brain. It's like
Wait, is that a hemorrhoid?
looks like crumbled cheese.
Oh my god.
It's red.
Wow.
It's
Spotty.
really itchy.
Wait, did Dan click on one of our earlier links? Looks like a hemorrhoid. It's all red.
No, he didn't.
Probably.
We're not going to
Looks
do
like a
that to him
brain.
because we love him
Yeah.
and Leah.
I don't know, but I'm thinking Piper and Allie made the right call.
Mm.
Yeah, they were like, well, I draw the line at butt rash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
I
talking
actually
about
do
weird
have to
stuff.
bail, but it's not because of the butt.
Oh!
It's because I have to open the comic shop tomorrow morning.
All the time with this comic shop, he's always opening it.
I don't think it's
All the
real.
time.
I don't think it's real either. Everyone
I know.
knows there are
I
no.
mean, I've only tweeted from the shop. I've
Everyone
only sent
knows.
pictures of the wall.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's
He bought
totally
that
not
off
real.
eBay.
It's fake. Yeah,
I gotta
okay.
go open the comic
Whatever.
shop, guys.
We all know there are
It's
no
just a
real
garage.
comic book shops.
Well, you know what, guys? As much as I hate it, because
dare
I
you.
really, really, really want to hang out with Boob Dan and Leah. Maybe it is time to call it because I do have.
Oh,
I have
Oh.
homework and it's like 80 something degrees in my office, Dan.
Oh my gosh, girl, no, you
I've-
take care
My
of yourself.
AC froze up
shame.
again. I have to
12.
shop vac it tomorrow, and in order to do that, I have to like dissect some PVC.
Oh,
It's gonna be really hot.
Dissect the PVC.
Like if you look, you can see the shimmer of like gross fucking sweat and shit.
I don't know. You're all blurry and pixelated.
Do you not have a wee fan you can put on yourself?
That's
Is that
not glitter. That's just it's fucking hot as shit in here.
I just thought you had some bomb highlight on, girl.
No, I got out of the shit. There's nothing on my face. This is straight out the shower.
Straight out of the
So
shower,
fresh and
babe.
so clean.
Yes. Well, I was, and then we streamed for 3 hours, and
And now you're
and
like,
I'm
do I
sitting,
shower
I'm,
again?
I'm sitting in a sauna in my office because
Girl.
my AC's frozen.
Yeah, that's no fun.
I actually called the AC people and I was like, so have we heard anything about the part? Nope, haven't heard nothing. We're waiting for it to come out of Tennessee. And I'm thinking to myself, are they manufacturing it? Are they like carving it out of like a block of aluminum or something like that? And
No, they went to a mountain, they blew it up with dynamite, and they're going to chisel it out of stone.
Damn it. Because they're like, oh, so
the marble AC.
You know, I'm like, so yeah, it's really fucking hot here without AC. And so he calls and finds out and calls me back. He's like, yeah, they're hoping it'll be here at the end of this week. I bet it won't be here until Monday. I'm like,
So I have to address this real quick. Passion, we have had you on how many times?
He's got 5 books. He's not
We've
allowed
had
on.
him on a ton.
Oh.
Not enough.
Yeah.
You are allowed on. If you want to come hang out during
LOL.
this kind of thing, then come.
Speechless.
It's about to be 0, dude. No, Passion, we love you.
By the way, Passion, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome to come on the channel. Your trailers, on the other hand, not so much.
What?
We keep on having people who have somebody who does a trailer with music that they got off of a free YouTube music channel. That don't mean shit, and I'm tired of getting copyright claims. So from now on, we now have a couple people who make trailers for a lot of people in CG, and if they made your trailer, we're not playing the audio.
Yeah, I'll play your trailer. You just won't hear a thing. You will be doing the voiceover.
You can talk all about it.
That's what it should be.
Bum 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 bum
And now we get shot because you guys are loving this shit.
Is that dragon show?
You know exactly which show that is.
Maybe.
Jesus.
Matt, I saw an awesome art book for Game of Thrones at the bookstore today. I almost bought it. But it was like $90 and it was massive.
Shit.
It was like 2 feet tall by like 1.5 feet wide. And it was like
Rookie, shut up.
thicker than a phone book, and the art in it was amazing. But I couldn't afford to shell out $80 at the time.
What is this fresh hell? I don't know.
It's not
Fresh hell,
anymore.
Jason?
It's over 3 hours old.
I brought cheese, so it's definitely not fresh.
No longer fresh.
Aged
It's
hell.
aged Gouda now, friend.
It's so good.
Apparently aged in his underwear. We're not
We
sure.
couldn't
what's
just
going
let
on
it
here.
be.
I love y'all. Why do we always? Luke Stone was right. We nail the long goodbye.
The long goodbye. Long.
I haven't seen an ending like this since Return of the King.
The 7 endings of Return of the
Yes.
King.
All right, should we let everyone go around and do their little pitch?
Oh fuck, do we have to?
I like turtles.
Do it tomorrow.
Okay, we'll just end it tonight. But come hang out with us tomorrow when we have 656 on. All y'all are welcome. Oh, we're doing
Sign up
That's
for
right.
Goblin Girlfriend.
Hang on.
Go check out my YouTube.
Hang out with me. I'm on my channel. Then get Robo Ninja.
Rock and roll ninja! Indiegogo, back it now!
Bye.
Follow Doem D0ETH
On the Twitters.
on the Twitters.
Awesome, dude.
At Death Metal Hero on the Twitter, YouTube. Tuesday we got topic lists on Jason's channel.
That's all you get.
Shit, I wish he did more.
Jesus.
Quit. All right. Love all of you guys. Hopefully we see you all back tomorrow. Let's have some fun. Until then, everybody try to stay cool because holy fuck, it's hot. Bye.
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 Regeneration cycle complete.